Wish there was a way for me to do this. No, a little bit easier. Wish there was a way for me to do this. Advance? No. Oh, a little bit easier. Are you kidding me? Wish there was a way for me to do this. Advance? Oh. Oh, there is audio loop somewhere. Are you kidding me? Advance? Oh, it lagged. Okay, but I found something. I found something. I'm going to the game scene. Discard chain? No, don't discard. Save, okay. Here is something that I just found. You go into configurations. You go into configurations. Okay, I'm waiting to see on the stream when things are happening. Let me flip my cell phone. Flip. Thank you. So this is the configurations you have the first time, okay? Like you just have BGM, you just have sound effects, ambient sounds, gore level if you want to see blood and creepiness and stuff that I'm not removing. Jump scare, which almost doesn't happen for some reason. And then down here you have advanced. What is advanced? Is this. This would have made my life a lot easier if I know this existed. If I say, oh, what the hell what are you doing? No, go back. Did it mess things up? How is... No, it's fine. Okay. Is as it should be. But yeah, I wish I knew this existed a little bit earlier. If I decrease resolution here, would it affect the stream? I don't think it did. It didn't. It's mostly so I can have like the whole game screen in front of me instead of just having like a tiny little piece of the screen. Because from the very beginning, like I have this tiny little sliver of the game window that is cut on the bottom. It doesn't affect the stream, but for me it affects me because sometimes it obscures reading. Can I use the controller now? Oh my god, I can use my controller. It is not even an Xbox controller. What the hell, game? Why is this hidden? It should have been just a tab. But no, it's hidden away from sight, in advanced. How am I supposed to guess that advanced is that? I didn't even notice that. Okay. I closed the configurations. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Hello! Welcome to the stream, if you're watching. If you're watching the VOD later on. Welcome to the VOD! Let me take off my earbuds. It's tormenting me. So yeah. Chapter 4 of Death Mark 2. Which I don't have any idea anymore of what is going on, because apparently the ghost... I had a theory at the end of chapter 2, because they have this whole thing of like, oh, the departed is someone at the school. Like the departed, it's someone that is either possessing someone or taking the form of someone, and they are using this ability to be able to target people, to find out, like, I don't know how they're doing it yet. It's only chapter 4. If my Deduction is correct. This game has at least 8 chapters. 7 to 8 chapters. Maybe 9. I don't know. Just according to achievements. And yeah, there's still not a lot discovered. I have no idea what is going on. Aside from the massive spoiler that out of the screen is giving me, but sure, whatever. All my theories are off the window. The game sound is mute for me. Hold on. There we go. I still haven't advanced on the save 69, which is a shame. I mean, I literally just streamed yesterday. I'm gonna have 2 chapters to advance, which is fine. Gives me something to do. Hold on. It's just someone just speaking very loudly outside. Oh, that's my dog. History of Konohara Academy. 1927. Konohara Academy is founded in M Mountain, H-City by the millionaire Genzo Konoe. 1928. The construction of the school building, the old building, is completed. It took 1 year to make a school. Also, it was a school from the very beginning. I see. It wasn't like a repurposed, a rebuilt, a reused building, as I thought at some point. 1937. The clock tower is built to commemorate the school's 10th anniversary. 1938. Konohara Academy's first headmaster, Gezon Konoe, passes away. 1945. During the Great H-City air raids, a firebomb is dropped on the school. Both the school building and the clock tower are miraculously left unscathed. It's like a god. Like a god that decided to take sanctuary, let's put it like that, inside the school grounds, and is protecting the school for some reason. 1955, the school address changes due to the town's merger. 1958, the Konohara Academy Student Council was launched. It took 20 years for the student council to emerge. I mean, olden times, it's like that sometimes. 1987, the construction of the new building and the special building are completed and the old building is renovated. 1990, the clock tower stops working due to age. 1994, the old building is officially shuttered. Putting it like this, it is looking more and more like a neglected god or something, seeking revenge. There were likely some tragic incidents that occurred during those decades. Does anything here give me a hint as to the departed's identity? Neglected god. Oh. Straight away. Achievement? No achievement. Oh, there it is. Took a while. I closed the Konohara Academy's brochure once I finished reading it. Then I take a sip of the coffee I brewed. Why is that sugar pot so small? It's been 3 days since the end of the Sleeve Mount Kashima's case, and there's yet to be a new notice. In the interim, I borrowed several documents from the school in a desperate bid to find any clues related to the departed's identity. The investigation is not going well. I feel like I'm treading water in the middle of the ocean. I can't see the shore. Instead, my sense of uneasiness keeps growing larger and larger. Time to get going. Mr. Konoe called me in today. I better head to the school. I'm feeling much better today than I was last time, so I decided to take my car. After crossing the steep slope, the school grounds finally come into view. Hold on. It feels loud when I look at the mixer. Mr. Kono is already left by the time I arrive at the faculty room. Without any direction, I decide to go to the infirmary. But just then, someone asks me to fill in for an absent teacher. I'm still not used to standing in front of a class. However, I do my best to remain professional and struggle through it, teaching a lesson cobbled together from stray bits of my knowledge. Can I ask a question? A female student timidly raises her hand. It's not related to the lesson, though. What is it? I heard you're investigating The Departed. Does The Departed really exist? Blissful ignorance in the face of fear? Or declared panic and a chance of survival? I mean, they're teenagers. If I just say like, oh, The Departed does exist, like, are they gonna take precautions not to get hurt? No, they're gonna grab their cameras, they're going to YouTube. The 1990s YouTube. So, like, live TV. They do. They certainly exist. My answer causes a stir among the students. Mr. Kono and Sakamoto would probably give me a massive glare if they knew, but I saw little points in line to the kids. I just hope this will make everyone behave more cautiously. Nah. Maybe we'll actually decrease the number of victims. Nah. The chime signaling the end of class sounds. Say my goodbyes, I leave the classroom and walk towards. I mean, it's the same thing as like setting up a fire in the woods. Like, you'd think people will learn like, oh, there's a wildfire in the woods, we should get out of here and pay attention. No, we're gonna all gather around and see the forest burn. Like, people fearing tragedy so easily. It's not even on purpose. School is over. Time to start. It's not on purpose, and I can't hate anyone for doing that. Because it's not their fault, it's just human nature for some reason. None of the mark bearers will be here today since I didn't tell anyone I was coming. Had I just made this decision earlier, they'd be still alive. I'm always one step behind. Mr. Kono should be back by now. I better go to the faculty room. There's no one to talk to. Bag enhancement, 3 lost souls. 3 lost souls? What? Oh, okay. There's no one in the infirmary. No, I'm alone. Oh, never mind. The notification lights on my phone is blinking. Looks like I got a voicemail. I pressed the button to play the audio. Hello, it's me, Kashiwagi. Hello. How are things going with your investigation, Mr. Yashiki? I'm in Osaka right now for work. I'd like to come back and help as soon as I'm done. But sadly, I'm shooting a music video, and then we have a concert after that. I'll be gone for at least a week. Sorry, I can't be of much help. That reminds me, is Sho doing a good job? I asked him to help out in my absence. He's got good stamina, so I'm sure he's doing a much better job than me. I really wanted to be there to help you finish this thing. Such a shame, really. But give me a call if you ever need my help. I'll come flying to you. Bye bye. This is a big difference because I know that she can die on the ending of the second chapter. So I wouldn't even have this message. I would just be me alone with the dogs barking on the background. Faculty? Hello, Yashiki. Sorry for making you wait. Has there been any new notice? No, I didn't call you because of that. I just wanted you to directly report the results in the Sleeve Mount Kashima's case to me. Go ahead. You may begin. Do your bidding, peasant. I'll give you a general report about the Sleeve Mount Kashima's case. It's also been decided that the broken glass and the dirty floor in the art room will be left as it is for the time being. Really? I can't blame them for considering the state of the old building. I see. It just keeps getting worse, huh? Diamonds being attacked, and they departed identities to elude us. Are there any clues that could help unravel this mystery? I've been digging through some of the school's documents, but I couldn't find anything linked to the departed. Mind lending me other documents of interest, if you have them? I'm especially interested in the older ones. I've barely seen any, which is odd for a school that's gotten 70 years of history. How about that? I assume you've learned that the school was firebombed in an air raid during the war, right? Aside from the old building and the clock tower, everything was burned down. That includes the building that stored the school documents. I'm trying to remember some detail that someone brought up. I think it was Manley, back when he first covered the original Death Mark. There was some kind of proven speculation that H City, which is the city that this place is based itself, this game is based itself, is actually Hiroshima. So the idea of the air raids, like hovering over this, like these air raids and the war and stuff, is probably the Second World War, that is. That's pretty much it. It's just, I don't know, just a detail to fit in the general story of the game. Aesthetic. I don't know. Even without the physical documents, you can always ask people who might recall the story you're interested in. Or they died in a bombing. Oh. Do you know anyone offhand who might remember? Let's see. If the previous headmaster was still in good health, they'd be a prime candidate. He was curious about Konohara's Academy's past and did some digging on his own. Where is he now? 6 feet under. He died of a heart attack last month. That's why he is the previous headmaster and I am the current one. Oh, okay. Shay, Yashiki. I want you to be completely honest with me. Are you confident you can solve this case? Depends on my luck. Depends on luck, really. I'm not gonna say no, because last time I did that, I got a game over. Depends on my luck. Given what you're up against, I can understand why you chose to rely upon God. But still, do your best first, and then let God do the rest. Just bear this in mind. There are only so many strings that can pull if people continue to disappear. I'll be held responsible for the fallout, and you'll be removed from the case. To put it bluntly, our investigation will be stopped. I'll remember that. That's all I wanted to say. Oops, there was actually one more thing. This morning, Doryu, the student council president, asked me if you'll be coming to school today or not. Why don't you go see her? Where is she? Here, probably. Both Doryu and Michio are in the student council room when I arrive. Hello, Mr. Yashiki. Thank you for the other day, when you were possessed. Yeah, I remember that. I made a thumbnail about it. How to make sure YouTube won't hate me. Probably some people will hate me for covering the goods, but again, as a teenager, a pretty young lady, I have to continue playing the game. Looks like Micho's fully recovered. She doesn't seem sick or dispirited. Mr. Conway said you're looking for me. Oh, that was... Yes, there's something I'd like to discuss with you. Though I don't feel like saying it myself. Micho, can you help? You should just carry the cat, Hime. Alright, take a look at this photo first. A picture is worth 1,000 words. What is it? Ooh. Oh, it's the guy on the intro screen. Yeah. You guys have a pool? Really? Mitchell shows me a photo of the pool at night. I have to say, the empty water at night is pretty eerie. What is that? It's a bunch of accordions! There's something pale floating above the water surface. The photo is too blurry to make out what it is, but it looks like the puffy, swollen face of a human. It's called Waterlogged. I was the one who took this photo, the ghost photo. The swimming club came to us to share their concerns about the pool ghost. I snuck into the school a while ago and took this picture. That's literally trespassing. Oh, come on, don't be so uptight. I did it to try and keep the student body calm. I still can't believe I managed to get this snap though. My supernatural sense is truly something else. Micho grins from ear to ear. Seems like she hasn't learned anything after what happened to her during the Kashima's case. Are you telling me to investigate the spirits? Exactly. I've heard there have been a lot of strange incidents in the swimming club recently. If a spirit is behind those incidents, we have to do something about it before it gets worse. Do you mind investigating it for us? Yeah, only until a new notice arrives. Like, I have a priority. Thank you. Now tell me more about the spirits. Where should we start? The description of the side quest, if you don't mind. When did you start? I believe it started after the fuzz around Takai died down. Takai? What fuzz? Care to elaborate? Oh, you haven't heard about that? Kyoko Takai was the first notice victim. While she's said to be missing, the rumors say she was killed by Hanako of the toilet. She talked about Ribbon. Now that I think about it, I never actually learned who Ribbon was. Horikoshi told me about Ribbon. She used to be in the brass band club with Izumi, and the two of them bullied Hanako together. The microphone a bit. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, I can't deny that. She was on bad terms with Akai ever since we were first years. They were. Something happened between them. I was just Akai's personality. She was always an attention seeker. She found a clique and have them fawn over her. She really loved that. Akai was invited to join the circle one time, but she refused. So she was a loner, but she still bullied because of clout or something? How are you like an attention seeker and a loner? How does that work? Is that what turned the relationship south? Oh no, just Hanako's circle. Like Hanako, the other girl that I forgot the name. Okay, they invited her to be friends and she refused. I get it. It's just a hunch, but Izumi's bullying of Hanako might have escalated a bit because he had Takai by his side. They had a shared bond of hatred. I'm trying to open my water bottle. What did I do? Ah, it's frozen. Hello. Ah. It was frozen. It's bitter. Blech. Frozen lemonade. Takai was known for a flashy red ribbon. Everyone knew she rode it all the time, and she did care because it was given by her boyfriend, so I heard. Voice crack. She really treasured that thing. When you touched her river from behind for fun, she got really angry. They're her boyfriends. That's enough, Michiho. You're flying off on a tangent now. Takai doesn't have anything to do with the pool case. Didn't you guys just say that she had? Oh no, she just... Okay, never mind. Strange incidents, how about that? When they're swimming, all of a sudden, they feel like they're being suffocated and almost drowned. That kind of thing has supposedly happened more than 10 times. Too much of a coincidence, don't you think? But the spirit was trying to suffocate them with their curse. Let me mix this a little bit. I have some sugar, but maybe I didn't add enough to my lemonade. But we still have no idea who the spirit is. Some say it's a girl. I don't look like a girl. During the club activity, some of the swimming club members said they heard a weird female voice. Okay, it might be. Some also claim... okay, I'm judging. How am I to say? I'm just following the game. Some also claim that they saw a severed head at night, like the one in that photo. That's all we know. Please take care of the rest for us, Mr. Yashiki. I'll try investigating it later, at night. Later. Right, I forgot. Right here. Right there. Michiho writes something on her desk. Take this. This is Don's number and my phone number. Call me if anything happens. Or if you're feeling lonely. No, thank you. Jeez, Michiho, don't be a weirdo. I can't help teasing him, you know? He's way too serious. I quickly leave the student council room, putting distance between myself and the cheerfulness. And her cheerfulness. The other one just standing there, but it's fine. While awaiting the next notice, the student council asked me to investigate a spirit haunting the pool. Several students reported having odd incidents and nearly drowning, leading some to assume a spirit was involved. Before the incidents, a student, Takai, went missing. I also heard a voice at the pool. Are you saying that Takai didn't die because of... No, but she was targeted by Hanako. But maybe she didn't die to Hanako. We never saw anything about her. She just exploded. Out of nowhere. On the background. Oh, let's go to the special building. I spotted a familiar-looking boy while glancing over the spacious library. Once he noticed my presence, he immediately approaches me with a smug smile on his face. Well, well, look what we have here, if it isn't Mr. Yashiki. Big congratulations to you for surviving the oh-so-terrifying Sleep Mount Kashima. I expected nothing less from a renowned spirit doctor. I was just lucky. I think so too, actually. We're blessed by the goddess of fortune. Unfortunately for Mr. Diamond, he couldn't escape his growth phase. I heard he's hospitalized at K Hospital. You sure know a lot about my situation, don't you, Abe? Abe? I don't know. Don't you think it's time for you to tell me what sort of tricks you have up your sleeve? Oh goodness me, to think you would interfere with my secrets. I'm attracted to you. Oh, Mr. Spirit Doctor, and you're drunk. I'm not really. You're just all over the place. Like, it's not like I'm attracted to you, but to begin with, you're a kid. And second, like, since last night, you're always in front of me. So I'm not attracted to you, I just have to interact with you by osmosis. Can you stop that? You're creeping me out, little stalker. You're basically meant to... Oh, God damn it. I don't dislike the sound of that. Hey, don't dodge my question. How did you... What a silly question. I don't see any need to answer that. Don't you know? What makes a mystery fascinating and captivating is the fact that it remains a mystery. I kind of disagree with that. I was reuniting my arguments, but I don't have one. I don't know, I disagree with that. Let me mull it. Let's keep a relationship this way. I'm in no moods to alter it. Now if you excuse me. With a chuckle, Abe leaves the library. Bleh. I got no idea what to make of that kid. I doubt we'll ever understand each other. I feel like I'm talking to an alien. What is that sound? Is that a frog? I think there's a frog outside. It's making sounds. I know it's a bird. Never mind. It's a different bird. I step out of the library after the conversation, feeling rather frustrated.
The school will be closing shortly. All students, please promptly vacate the school grounds for today.
Okay. I guess that's enough of my evening investigation. I return to the infirmary to prepare for the night's investigation. You could just put me there, but sure. Skeleton! Might as well wait until the sun sets. Since I'm dealing with a spirit here, they should appear at night. Despite having no appetite, I forced down some cup noodles I brought on my way here to replenish my energy. I top it off with a cup of instant coffee with extra sugar. Doesn't compare to the stuff I brew myself. Coffee is still coffee though. It's a hot black drink chock full of caffeine and chlorogenic acid. Telling myself that I gulped out the drink. Chlorogenic acid. The night is getting late. Time to head out. Got a call. Where's it from? Who do you think it is from? Hello? Good evening, Mr. Yashiki. It's me. I thought it was the other one, but sure. From the student council. Why do you need to call me this late at night? There's something I wanted to tell you. Remember how earlier I said Takai had nothing to do with the pool case? Actually, it's the opposite. She's the main cause. Did you find out something? I asked one of Takai's friends at the dorm. Turns out Takai used to be in the swimming club. Hang on. Wasn't she in the brass band club? She quit the club after injuring herself during the practice. After that, she joined the brass band club. But apparently, she still often came to watch the swim club practice. I heard she asked one of her friends in the club to let her swim from time to time. Because of that, the swimming club members kept away from her. So she just did her own thing. There's more though. Though I don't know if it is related to the case or not. Right before she died, she apparently lost her ribbon in the pool. Didn't she love the ribbon a lot? It's like that would have been rough on her, huh? Yeah, I heard she was flipping out. She searched all around the pool, the locker room and the members' bags, but never found it. She was even saying she drained the entire pool if she had to. They were having a hard time stopping her. Did she find her ribbon in the end? Nope. And after that, the note disappeared. Dorio stopped stalking. I guess that's all there is to the story. Thanks, it'll help my investigation. I should be apologizing for troubling you. Please call Michiho if anything happens. She'll come flying. Anyway, have a good evening. I'm still not sure whether Kyoko Takai is connected to the pool case. Maybe I'll get a better understanding once I go to the pool. This is literally what just happened. Okay. Save the game. Fine. Whatever. No one here. Looks like those two have gone home. Their ability to take action is rather surprising. Is it because they're both in student council? There is no need to stay here any longer. Let's go inspect somewhere else. I mean, I've never been to student council. But I heard from some classmates that it is outstanding, like how you go from having a normal life in school, just being stressed with work and class activities and stuff, to suddenly having a lot of people just dumping problems on you. That is not just students. Like, it's literally things you don't expect for like a teenager to deal with. I leave the special building and head to the pool. After a bit of walking, I arrive at the destination. The entrance is blocked by a low palisade. Palisade? Palisade. Obviously, given that school hours are over, it's locked. Forgot to borrow the key. No choice but to bulldoze my way through. I can just jump. Putting my feet on the palisade, I managed to shuffle myself over in one try. This is the pool in question. I'm not sure if a spirit will appear tonight, but let's take a look around first. The bucket and floor brush have been left out. Did someone forget to put them away? Vandals. Anything weird outside for no reason? No? Which game was that? Was it Death Mark? Oh no, it was the last observation duty. It had a scene like this. Yeah, it's the observation duty that has a pool. It'll have a camera under the pool as well. In one of the other currencies, the buildings on the background, one of them will duplicate and will look like a big monument. A giant big black monument on the background. What else? There are benches by the pool with dead insects scattered atop them. How is the dead insects? It's like a motif. There are some benches by the pool. Judging by all the mold growing on them, these benches must be pretty uncared for. Maybe it's just the humidity, but sometimes it is. Each lane has a diving board. I mean, if it was like lime or something, I wouldn't understand. Never mind. Oh, I found something. It's a tooth. Are they getting bigger? Anything else of note? I thought there was something there. There is something there. Isn't that like... There's like... some kind of monuments there. Like a chimney, there's a little house. It's square. I don't know what that is. Get the mouse away. I see nothing on the surface of the water, settling on the severed heads. The water is cloudy and clumps of algae floats atop it. I guess no one is using the pool these days due to the incident. Algae. What's that voice? Oh. Oh, hi. You are enormous. Who's that? Who's there? Oh, it's oh. Okay. I get it. Oh, come on, please work. Jeez, to die like that. Oh god. I aim my flashlight towards the source of the voice. There I spot a bloated ghost that looks like a drowned corpse. Such an awful sight to behold that I can hardly keep myself from looking away. Now that I take a closer look at her, she's wearing a Konohara Academy uniform. Judging by the hoses wrapped around her body, she looks like a victim of Hanako. Is this spirit of Kyoko Takai, the missing person named in the first notice? Like Jesus. Like, I'm gonna say that this is why body dysmorphism is my favorite form of horror. It's like, it's not dismemberment, it's not the random monster, it's not like the killer jump scaring you in your face. It's this. And parasites. I also don't like parasites. It's not enough to like stop me from playing the game, but it's enough to creep me out. And this... Ugh. Hell yeah. I start to get strange chills all over my body. Shit. Won't be able to endure this for long. That guy keeps saying save me over and over again. It's like she's begging for forgiveness. Hanako's no longer here though. She can't forgive her nor save her. What do I save her now? The only thing I can use at the moment are the buckets and the deck brush by the poolside. Well, we'll start with that. Bucket. Scoop up air, scoop up pool water. Air. I mean, if the idea is that she was pulled underwater by Hanako and is made to drown. Scoop up a floating brush. Floating rubbish. Scoop up floating rubbish. Scoop up rubbish in the water. What? But, okay. What's going on there? I tried scooping the air with a bucket several times. Well, will you be saved if I do this? Nope. I start to get strange chills all over my body. Guess that's not the right way to save her. I need to try something else. Okay. I'll try scooping up pool water with a bucket. Will you be saved if I do this? The Kai spirit stares at the pool, murmuring something in a relieved voice. Oh, he was right. I know it was just a dumb hunch, but maybe I stumbled on the right answer. Okay. More. Did she say there, more? I guess I need to do more to save the soul. I'm trying! I can't save you if you're trying to kill me. Might as well just turn my back and leave and just have you do whatever you do. Bucket. Scoop up water near the surface. Scoop up deeper water. Go with the hardest one. Try putting the buckets deep in the water before scooping. The bucket is so deep in the water that it's quite full. I slowly lift it. I'm guessing she wants me to get the buckets deeper in the water when she says there, more. In that case... How's that? I scooped deep like you wanted. Takai spirit stares at the water inside the bucket. Oh! I follow her gaze and see something floating inside. What is this? It's a flashy red ribbon. I think I remember something about Takai being a member of the organization Dragon Ball. No, Takai wearing a flashy red ribbon. This is what you've been searching for all this time. Looks like it's the right choice. I heard Takai disappeared while she was looking for her favorite ribbon. She was probably killed by Hanako before she ever found it. Takai's spirit laughs happily as she disappears into the darkness. Is there a memorial for her somewhere? No, the school brushed it aside as disappearance. So there's probably isn't a memorial. I can give it to her family. Just mail it. Like an anonymous letter. Like, I'm sorry for your daughter. But then they're gonna raise a fuss about it. And I got a warning that if more attention gets around this, I'll probably lose my job. So keep it quiet. The regrets that Akai's lost soul bar has been dispelled. She shouldn't appear here again. Let's go back to the infirmary. Yeah, side quest complete. Kyoko Takai has been added to the character file. Can I see it? How do I... Why? There it is. Konohara second year who flaunted the ribbon she'd gotten from her boyfriend. First victim of the departed. She was in a swimming club until an injury for... Okay, same thing. Kane won herself after death, searching for a lost ribbon. Hello? See nothing on the surface of the water, certainly not the severed head. The water is cloudy and... Okay, more algae. Looking... I think it's just like the school perimeter wall that has been covered by the woods. Yeah. Because there's another piece over there. It looks like it goes further this way. It might be just like perimeter. And this is a piece of the fence. On the other side I can't see because of the trees. Or something. Infirmary? This concludes the requested investigation. Yet, the night is still young. What should I do next? What the? Oh, whoa, whoa! For some reason, I feel a set of eyes on me. There's something on the other side of the window. Someone's having fun. Why is that open to begin with? What's that? The departed. No, it was your mom. Who do you think it was? Why were they here though? There's an unfamiliar item on the desk. This is... The departed's notice. Dear Student Council, I will kill you tonight. I'm watching hiding in the school. Your beloved the departed. Student Council. Student Council. Do they mean Michiho and Doryu? Shit, what do I do? I need to choose my waifu. First things first, I need to check whether they're safe or not. Better call them now. Save the game. Finals what? I take out the note Michiho gave me this evening. And then I punch in the number written on the paper. Micho isn't answering. Well then, let's call the dorm and check if they're in the rooms. Konohara's Academy student dormitory here. The languid voice of a middle-aged woman is transmitted into the receiver that is pressed against my ear. She must be the dorm manager. My apologies for calling this late at night. My name is Yashiki. I'm one of the teachers of Konohara Academy. Have Himiko Doryu and Micho Kinokawa returned home? Hold on, Mr. Yashiki, right? So you're the teacher who's been hitting on this too? No. What? Ah, playing dumb, I see. I waited around from the kids here, you know? They say there's a 4-eyed middle-aged teacher who's been hanging around Doryu and Kinokawa an awful lot. It's kind of the other way around, for sure. Hang on a second, this is... My goodness, how immoral. There have been more and more incidents, teachers trying to put their hands on these students, innocent students. Indecent... Oh, what? Hello? Just admit it already. That's what your intentions are, aren't they? It's getting me nowhere fast, just prejudice against me. Why is this happening now all of all times? What can I do to make her listen to me? Convince her I have ulterior motives. Tell the lives are at risk. Bring up Mr. Konoe. I mean, he's inside the school. If anything, he has more power here than anywhere else in the city. I'm investigating a case at the request of Mr. Konoe. If you refuse to cooperate, that's your choice, but I'm letting you know that I'll be hearing about it. Are you alright with that? Huh? Oh, hold on a second, you're joking, right? Why don't you try calling him and see whether or not he thinks it's a joke? So what are you gonna do? Your call. The dorm manager remains silent. Merely mentioning the name Konoe seems to be a pretty effective tactic within the school. My apologies. You see, the female dormitory has been getting a lot of weird calls lately. I didn't mean to offend you at all, I'm just taking precaution for the girls' sakes. You know that, right? Sheesh, now she's finally willing to listen. So, where are Doryu and Kinokawa? To tell the truth, both of them haven't returned at all, it's already past curfew. Excuse me? I always warn the kids that they need to get back by the curfew, but they... The dorm manager offers up a bunch of half-assed excuses. She obviously just doesn't want to be held accountable. They actually left after coming back. I let them go since it was before the curfew. They didn't do anything wrong. She's... okay. Did you ask where they were going? No, I respect the privacy. But I distinctly remember that Kinokawa was talking about the phone before she left. Judging by the conversation, I assume she was invited out by someone. Okay, I'll try looking for them. Ignoring what the dorm manager attempts to say after that, I immediately hang up on the phone. This is bad. Voice crack. Stifling my mounting anxiety, I quickly try to organize my thoughts. I got a phone call and left the dorm. Luring the target out by a phone call is a trick the department has used over and over again. Knowing that is probably a sign that they're being lured back into the school grounds. I need to find them quickly. Why did I just save again? I'm getting nervous. Dogs? It's fine. I'm not reading anything. Let them bark. They're not here. They're not here. They're not here. They're probably in the old building. The two of them have to be at school somewhere. Where to look first? Come. Place connects past and future. That feeling just now, and that whisper, is the same voice that told me to pretend to be Mr. Hirose during the Leaf Mount Kashima's case. Come to the place that connects the past and the future. That voice is trying to guide me somewhere. It's the connecting corridor. God damn it. Let me... How do I run?
考えろ。考えるんだ。
Oh, there we go. Get in. Is there another button for running? Because it doesn't feel right. Because according to the own game mapping, exit and run is going to be the same button. Oh, why can I get in here? Open the door to see if Tori and Michu are here. There's no one in the restroom. Looking for the tooth of a dead mouth. Okay.
これは
It's a large bulletin board. Okay. There's something stuffed in the red crack. I need to touch the crack if I want to figure out what it is. Touch it. It's for an investigation. I need to do it. Slowly stick my finger into the crack. This looks warm and damp. Oh god. God damn it. Ah. A sharp pain shoots through my finger. Something bit me. I yank my finger out to check for injury. What? Strangely enough, there is no wounds. Am I just imagining things? The thing that was stuck in the crack was now falling to the floor. It's a tooth. It's a big ass wooden tooth.
これは
Unless I have an express permission from the teacher, do not go to the old building. Oh, this is new. I can go up. Really? I've looked around on each floor to no avail. I return to the first floor to inspect other locations. Okay, I'm being dismissed. I don't know if I'm missing a tooth or not. I should have checked. The flashlight. You're... How can I talk to you now? A female doll is standing in the darkness. You're the one who called me, right? I forced the words out of my tensed mouth. So, a place that connects the past to the future. It must be this corridor that connects the old and the new buildings. What the hell are you? The doll only responds with a hollow voice. We simply stand facing each other, both of us motionless as time passes. Meanwhile, Dorio and Michiko are too uneasy thinking about it. Hey, why'd you call me? Blah. Blah. Huh? What are you saying? What is she trying to say? You know, just... They have a different context nowadays. You just go plapping everywhere. Place the bell rings. Okay, The doll in the red dress disappears, blending into the darkness. What does she want to tell me? Place where the bell rings. What is in there? I don't know, but I'm looking for tooth. The doll said the place... Oh, god damn it. Courtyard. Oh, I can go here. Oh. Good evening. A massive statue of the Guardian of Inari stands here. It's darkened, which gives off the impression that it has been here for quite some time. Foxes might be the messengers of Inari. No, but it isn't a time to make a wish. Hold on, I'll take it back. It's the perfect time to wish for safety. I close my eyes and clap my hands. I hope Micho and Dorio will be safe. What's that sound? The fox looks the same as before. It's just my imagination? Why am I getting the chills then? Suddenly something falls out the fox's mouth. It's actually well placed. It's a tooth. It actually makes sense this time. The explanation is really confusing. I got a bad feeling. Are they safe? We need to find them quickly. Anything else? I can shuffle, but I can't move the flashlight up and down. The place where the bell rings, huh? There's only one possibility. The clock tower. A landmark of Konohara Academy that was built to commemorate the school's 10th anniversary. Having fortunately escaped the fiery ravages of war, it became the symbol of the school along with the old building. The clock stopped working 7 years ago, so there is no way the bell can ring. But I'd often heard the bell since coming here, especially on occasion when the departed's presence is strong. Like now. What a coinkydink. The bell is ringing. Only one of them yells. That's not good. I screamed just now. Was it Doryu? She's nearby, probably inside the clock tower. The door of the grand clock tower is slightly ajar. No, that's a door. I want to see if it's beckoning me to it. Beckoning me. Inviting me. The moment I put my hands on the rusty doorknob, the double doors fling open. What exactly am I seeing here? Something that I may have to check before I actually show. Hold on. Oh god, okay. How do I approach this? Because it's actually something that I may or may not have to work with. Can I duplicate myself? I'm gonna make a double. Hold on. How do I do that? I wanna duplicate. I cannot duplicate for the life of me. And I have an empty head. Okay. I'm working on something. Hold on. Here, listen to music. Game scene. Click on the game. Skip some text. It's awkward, but a little bit fine. I just need the game to show me images. Of course. Empty head here. Let me just say that they are on the lingerie in a very exposed pose. If anyone ever played Danganronpa 2 and they know about the character Mikan, you know what I'm talking about. Also, there are bugs all over them. I just have to cover your butt, because for some reason you have your butt on screen pretty prominently. Okay. Get off studio mode and go back to the game scene. Okay. Sorry about that. But you know what I'm saying. There we go. Like they are on the night clothes. And there's a big old butt on the screen. With some centipedes crawling over it. This is the first time I actually have to go. And she just had like underwear. So YouTube may not like it. I cannot use this image for a thumbnail. What the hell happened here? You guys okay? Yes. Terry replies quickly. She can't think straight. Mr. Yashiki. Michiho groans and calls my name. Can you stand? I don't think so. I can't move my legs and arms. A huge blob is wriggling around them, restraining the limbs. Looks like a mass of slime mold. I'm going to rip it off. But wait! Don't provoke the bugs, they'll bite. A swarm of insects are crawling on their skin. Some are venomous, including the centipedes. If this is the departed's doing, then these are likely no ordinary insects. There are bound to be a massive consequence if I mess this up. This ghost could end up like Diamond. I better be extremely careful and take things step by step. What should I do first? Oh. Shit. Choose your waifu. Do I go with a quiet one with a tattoo on her face, or I go with the energetic one with white hair? I'm gonna roll a dice. Where is the dice? Because to tell the truth, story-wise, for me, it makes no difference. Just oh, everything fell. That was an accident. Okay, it's fine. Oh god, get back here. Oh, the game has no audio. Sorry about that. But it's just like the sound of bugs and people like making weird noises and moaning and pain and stuff. Don't worry about it. And here we have a... I didn't worry about it. If it is even, I go Doryu. If it is odd, I go Michiho. And the number is 7. Is Michiho. A red 4 and a blue 3. Move closer. Right. First, I remove the slime molds that is binding Michiho's limbs. And then I carefully brush the bugs from my body. Can you walk, Michiho? Barely. I help Michiho get on her feet to take her out of the clock tower. One at a time. Can you just, like, place her to the corner and then go back to the other one? Thank you. You should be safe here. I'll go help Dorian now. Wait here. Oh, I'm still on the screen. It should be fine to... Be gone! Okay. I return to the clock tower and perform the same task in the same exact order to help Doryu. Lastly, I scoop up the uniforms from the floor and run outside with her. I close the doors behind me and heave a huge sigh of relief. It all went well. The game has no audio again. What the hell? While the two are getting dressed, I look up at the clock tower. It is just a coincidence that they were put in there. I don't think so. There must be a reason for it. And a calculator one at that. Mr. Yashiki, we're done changing. I have to ask them what happened. Before that, let's go back to the infirmary. We could go to the... Is that like a chemistry lab? With a shower or something? Once we arrive, I make them some instant coffee. Both of them sip their drinks in silence. It sucks. Their faces have regained some color. Looks like they're calmed down a bit. They should be able to talk now. You know what you should start doing, Ashiki? Bring chocolate. Mr. Ashiki, I'm fine now. Feel free to ask us anything you need to know. That goes for me too. Despite their trembling voices, they're trying to be strong. Honestly, I'd rather not make these kids recount of such painful events, but I don't have any choice. Time to figure out what happened in the clock tower. Tell them about the spirit on the... Nah, it's gonna be the last thing. Come on, be sensible. Why they came back to the school? The dorm manager told me you were invited out by someone. Who called you? And it was you. Me. You asked us to help you because you were trapped in a clock tower. So him and I went there. I think that's probably the departers pretending to be me in order to lure you out. Are you serious? Then they're a tricky enemy. What happened in the clock tower? The door was open when we arrived at the clock tower. The moment we stepped inside, a swarm of insects attacked and they just stripped you out of your clothes. They were crawling under your uniforms, so we took them off and tried to get the insects out of us. I started panicking, and everything went blank after that. They were just normal insects. I wouldn't have been so scared, but I saw some venomous centipedes among them. My limbs refused to move when I tried to escape. And then you came just when we were at the end of our ropes. You really saved our lives. Okay, yeah. I tell them what I've managed to resolve. I managed to resolve the situation with the spirit in the pool. Thank you, Mr. Yashiki. To think that the spirit was really Takai. So she was murdered by Hanako and then became a spirit. Kind of scared to think about a spirit giving birth to another spirit. Takai isn't the only victim that turned into a spirit. Shinji, who was killed by Kashima, was haunting the gymnasium. I have to wonder if this entire series of awful events was set in motion by the departed. Also, your reward for completing the side quest. Take this Damascus sword. It is enchanted with the power of... I just came up with that. I think it's just +1. Never mind. I fumbled that so hard. I'm cringing. Why do you even try? Was the departed the one who sent those insects to attack us? Most likely. Someone noticed that they were trying to kill you too, student council. Why us? I might have an idea why. Do you mind telling us? So I've noticed that the departed's targets fall into two categories. People directly targeted by the departeds, like you were, and those who are targeted by other spirits. Everyone who's been directly targeted by the departeds have all been people I'm close with. Then that means we were targeted because we're close with you. I think so. Now I see. I'm sorry, Doryu. Sorry, Micho. You wouldn't have this horrific experience if I hadn't asked you for help. I'm a curse. I shouldn't have gotten involved in this case. Then Diamond wouldn't have gone through such terrible things. My chest tightens as feelings of regret well up inside. Am I getting bullied? Am I getting bullied? By his 10,000-year-old child? Are you kidding me? Slap it across the face. What? I'm getting bullied. We were safe because of you. Doryu. You still saved our lives. That's not something that just anyone would have been able to do. Oh, god damn it. You can't... Copyright. I hope not. That's not something that just anyone would have been able to do. You did it because you have the skills. Yep. The other adults don't believe in the departed. You're the only one I can rely on to protect us. So please don't apologize for caring about us. We're really grateful to you. Michiho. Thank you. Don't start crying in front of the children. You're 40 years old. Oh god, here we go. Even after experiencing many terrible things, they never lose their smiles. They never turn away from the terror looking into darkness. Instead, they're trying to fight against it. Oh, I thought of it. Okay. I may have to. I'm gonna get ready again. I mean, I didn't block it last time. I don't think... Okay. I don't know if it is because they're brave or have a strong sense of justice. One thing's for sure though. What those two are doing is not something that just anyone would be capable of. Oh, I skipped. Witnessing their strength and resolve has given me encouragement. The two of them shine brightly like a beacon in the darkness. It's the power of a waifu. Mr. Yashiki, there's something I'm curious about. Is it a pilot really hiding in your school? Yes, Izumi and I said they're pretending to be human. Do you know who they are? No, unfortunately. They're one cautious foe, disguising themselves and leaving no clues at all. Mr. Yashiki, would you like to try deducing the pilot's true identity with us? Oh, nice idea. Let's give it a shot. 3 heads are better than 2. Yeah, sure. We better try it. The suggestion piques my interest. Who knows? Maybe they actually can tell the departed's presence. Deal, sure. Oh, new music. So the departed is targeting those who are close to you, right? Who would they know your circle of friends and who you're close to, though? Who would they know you're okay? How? Since they're spirits, they might have used their supernatural powers to figure it out. Or they might have discovered it when pretending to be a human at the school. Why don't you try exploring that option? If you assume they're just using powers, that won't leave us any path to deduce anything. There's only a handful of people who know about Ai and Sho at the school. First up is my client and the headmaster of the school, Mr. Konoe. Since I report everything related to the case to him, we would have learned a thing or two about me during the process. Next we have the curriculum coordinator, Sakamoto. A serious and cantankerous individual, she might have heard things about me from Mr. Konoe and her colleagues. Next, the male student named Harukai Abe. For some reason, he knows a lot about me and my connections. He called me Spirit Doctor, so he may know about the Mark Bearers too. And then we have Himiko Doryu and Michiho Kinokawa. Both of them have been working with me, so they know I am Sho as well. Is there a partner among them? If so, who is it? Can I say first? I mean, if I were to go with my first hypothesis, the game might be a little bit too loud again. Should be fine. It's always the music. I don't know why the music are always so loud in these games. In any case, if I go with my first hypothesis, my very first one, it would be Michiho. But more and more as time goes on, I'm thinking it's Konoe. I may be wrong. Abe is just... I mean, Abe was there from the very beginning. Abe was there from the very beginning. He showed up in the prologue while I was... Was it a prologue? No, he showed up in the... on the second chapter, on the backgrounds. He was just suspicious male back then. He didn't have a picture, but then he developed a picture and became a character, apparently important. I don't think it's Sakamoto. I may be wrong on this, because this game loves throwing curveballs. I think her relation to the game is a little bit different. I don't think it's Sakamoto. Himeko and Michiho. They got attacked, just so did Konoe. The fact that they got attacked by ghosts kinda throws them off, but it may just be like trying to get some kind of sympathy. Also, it wasn't the party that attacked them. I don't know. Who is it? Abe is the most obvious. In a way. In the gut feeling of like the general normal player who just looking at the story and not paying attention, Abe would be the most obvious. I'm gonna say Mr. Konoe. You know what? Screw it. If that is true, it means this whole investigation is part of the departed's plan. Both the notices and the students' disappearances were all traps to lure you out. Whoa, so it's like a mastermind pulling the strings behind the scenes. He's been operating under the impression that the departed was female since they referred themselves as a bride. So why would they have assumed the form of a man when they could have just easily taken the female form? This isn't as easy as I thought. I just don't have enough clues to deduce to the party's true identity yet. I can only press on with investigation, all the while wondering who are my allies, who are my enemies. Before I realize it, a long time has passed. I can't just keep these girls out when they already broken their curfew. We better leave the infirmary as soon as we're ready. It doesn't make a difference. There is no difference what I choose. There is no difference. All leads to the same thing. Dun dun. So Konoe, the teacher, this creep, the two female students. Sakamoto. Miss Sakamoto said the notices were just some pointless pranks pulled by the students. Was she just trying to throw us off the scent? The departed is quite meticulous, issuing a notice before killing someone. That is pretty in line with Sakamoto's behavior. But Sakamoto's been the most hostile person I've ever met here. The polar opposite of the departed, who calls me her dear husband. If her hatred on me is a ruse, she's got some amazing action chops. Okay. I wish I could make this faster. I really do. I just want to see the reactions. If it's not gonna make a difference, it's just gonna move the story forwards. I want to see what happens when I tell them it's them. Abe. Abe is quite popular among the second years. I mean, he's kind of creepy and no one has any idea what's going on in his head. It's really fun observing him. Dealing with him is a pain in the butt though. I've been operating under the impression that the departed was female. Okay, it's the same thing. So I would have assumed the form of a man, but it could have just as easily taken a female form. No, go back. Wari ni suru ka? I wonder what he's saying. Loads. Skip. It's a big old game of werewolf. Something that the kids nowadays know as Among Us. But it's a big old game of werewolf. It's Doryu. I'm not the departed. I'm terrified of the spooky stuff. Too bad, Hime, that isn't enough to prove your innocence. Who knows? Maybe you'll transform into the departed when I'm not looking. Come on, that's such a bad joke. However, Doryu was targeted by the departed. She was even attacked when we were investigating Hanako. It's hard to imagine her as the departed. I don't even want to think about it. It's probably gonna say the same thing about Himiko, the white hair. Chimeko. What's her name? Michiho. Like she was attacked by investigating Kashima. It doesn't make sense. I mean, in the end, I guess it just doesn't have like any way of defining who the real culprit is. It's just the middle of the game. But still. I wonder if having like a bad karma, that is how the game defines which ending you're gonna get. Like if the more characters die, as you advance the game, you start reducing your karma. And your karma defines which ending you're gonna get. Oh, what happened? Is Chimeko the departed? What are you saying? There's no way Michiho's... Calm down, Hime. He's just working through options. You have to consider all possibilities. Given how I'm being super friendly towards you, I could be suspicious. You're wrong though. However, Michiho was targeted by the departed. She was also attacked when we were investigating Kashima. It's hard to imagine her as the departed, so I don't even want to consider it. Okay, I'm gonna go with this. After closing up the special building, we leave the school. Mr. Yashiki, would you mind sharing more details about this case with us? Maybe we can help you come up with something. Well, you have a point, but... you don't want us to get involved. It's too late for that. You're already been targeted by the departed. You'll solve this case is the only way we're getting out of normal lives back. That's why both of us want to help you out. Please let us help, Mr. Yashiki. Fine, alright. Is that a... There's a dog in the game. God damn it. Fine, alright. How the deaths, grotesque occult phenomena. The fear of being targeted by the departed. My heart overburns with all this stress. I want to let it all out. I just want to vent to someone. Anyone. Soul wants to still press me, I give in easily, opening up like an unlocked diary, spilling the details of the incidents up to this point. How Horikoshi and Manabe were killed by spirits, Diamond's hospitalization, as well as the female doll and the numerous visions she showed me, something I didn't even tell the mark bearers. Guess that's just about everything. Asshole. Both of them stare at me, stunned. They must find it hard to believe. Honestly, it'd be more of a shock if they did believe it. Mr. Yashiki. That doll in red dress. We know her. Say what? We saw her before at the clock tower. On the day we arrived, we received this curse. What curse? I'm not following you. What a turn of events. Have to ask for details. The curse. Is it okay if I tell him? He literally saved our lives. We kind of depend on him. We either come clean or we die dirty. Only because I'm sure you believe us, Mr. Yashiki. Alright. Micho looks serious, which isn't a... I think I know what they're gonna talk about. Huh. Yeah, I think I know what is gonna happen. Proceed. You can see them, can't you? Yep. He's the only one who can see the white hair and the mark on their face. Huh. No one else can see that they are different. This is why I thought it was kind of weird, like a prestigious school allowing students with such, like... A prestigious, not even prestigious school, mind you. A prestigious school in Japan before the 2000s. Allowing students to have such outrageous appearance. It's just outrageous, it's most unorthodox. That kind of thing. I guess it makes sense now. It's a curse. Yeah, they really stand out. To tell the truth, other people can see them. What? Aside from us, the only one who can see them is you. That's impossible, but how? Now that I think about it, there was definitely something off. The Ryus never even tried to hide a mark from the others, and none of the mark bearers have ever commented on Michiho's white hair. Yeah, and the only time we thought about that, it was an inside thought. It all makes sense now. It's because I'm the only one who can see them. We've been this way ever since we met the doll. This must be the doll's curse. It was 2 months ago during summer break. We went to the clock tower for the school's 70th anniversary project. Oh yeah, weren't you guys planning to get the clock tower moving again? Yes, we wanted to inspect the inside of the tower before moving on with the project. That was when we saw a female doll in red dress placed on the altar. How did you guys release the curse? Did the doll move? No, she was just sitting on the altar. It immediately gave us both the chills, so we decided to get out of the tower. But it was too late. We were already cursed. The woes of being cursed. Why did I never mention the curse? We actually told the dorm manager about it before, but she didn't believe us. She thought we were just being weird kids. It was really hard on us. After that, we decided to not speak about it to anyone else. Dorio suddenly cast her eyes downwards. Seems like this has really taken a toll on her and Mitchell. After that, we meet you. I thought I noticed you staring at my mark. I was wondering whether you could see it back then. Remember you complimented my hair before? That convinced me you were the only one who could see these things. I was really happy about that. Mitchell said we should talk about it with you, but I was afraid. I was scared you'd look at us weird. However, tonight, I finally got the courage. You didn't get the courage, you became the subject. What? A coincidental subject. What? The courage. I spit on you. Why am I the only one who can see these things, though? I'm not sure about why is that. You had a whole game to figure it out. Why are you asking that only on the second one? And there are more spiritual occurrences that are only visible to you. Maybe your curse is like that. So is this another effect of my gifted supernatural sense? I recall the mark that was carved on my body. Oh, my body 4 months ago. It was a death curse. Undoubtedly, the curse also has the power to bring misfortune upon them. Have you experienced anything strange ever since you got the curse? Like a health condition, hearing or seeing things? Nothing at the moment. I'm not sleep deprived and I still have my normal appetite. How about you, Hime? I'm fine too. I knew it. This curse is bad news, right? I mean, it's called a curse for a reason. Don't scare me like that. I feel like I've probably gotten all the information I need from these at the moment. From them. From these things. Mr. Yashiki. I've been thinking about this for a while, but do you think that the party's true identity is that doll? Nah. No. Nah. No. Nah. It isn't. No. I don't think it is. I think it's something else. Don't think so. She put a curse on us, though. Isn't she like bad news? I don't... She's not innocent. Let's put it like that. I'm sure she's the departed. Evil spirits that were sealed in the clock tower have come out. And I'm sure that was her fault. But she looks different from the departed. If the departed can transform into a human, they can probably turn into other things too. Even this curse of ours is the departed's doing. That means it should be lifted once they're gone. Michiho gives an abnormally loud shout. She seems to really believe the female's doll is the departed. She was already investigating spirits and the departed when they first met. I understand why she was going that now. She wasn't my rival, she was trying to find a way to lift her curse. If what Michiho said is true, the departed's case is just something that's happening randomly. They're incidents that both of us caused. Torio, we have to put an end to this case. Please, let us help you out. I've learned information from the two of them. The evil darkness surrounding Konohara Academy continues to deepen. I wonder when that darkness will finally be cleared away and replaced by sunshine. When we arrive at the dormitory, the dorm managers are waiting for us. Given the fact that they broke the curfew and returned this late at night, there's no wonder she's being beside herself with rage. But I've already learned the trick of dealing with her from our earlier phone call. She's only concerned about who is going to be held responsible for all this. Once I promise her that I won't tell the school about the curfew violation, she takes it down several notches. I say goodbye to Dorio and Michiho and leave the dormitory. Time to head back to Kujo Mansion. More coffee, go to sleep. You know, there is a limit to how much coffee can actually affect your body. Like, at some point, your body's gonna create a tolerance to it, to the caffeine. And you're just gonna think like, oh, I need more coffee. And then when you think like, I don't feel more energetic, but why is my heart exploding? It's literally that. Also, you have a little shrine on top of your shelf. I like that. Is that... It might be. A tool. A little thing from the previous... Also, what is this island picture over here? What is like this One Piece fan art you have on the wall? Then I start contemplating all the reports compiling all the reports I need to submit to Mr. Conway, accompanied by a cup of sweet coffee. How should I summarize this? If I mention the clock tower incident, I'm going to have to bring up the girls breaking curfew as well. That will betray the dorm manager and ruin the image of those two students. Guess I should just stick to mentioning the pool girls. The black telephone rings loudly. Who's calling me this late at night? Hello? Kanakawa's here, hello? Oh, I wasn't expecting you to call this soon. How did you get this number? Never mind. Before we parted ways, I gave them the number of the Kujo mentioned, just in case. I just didn't imagine that she'd be using this number too soon. So why did you call? I just wanted to hear your voice. Your calm voice makes me feel relaxed. Don't you get that a lot? What are you going on about? Anyway, what do you want to talk about? I have a question for you. Let's say, what if I is the departed? Can you beat her? Excuse me? Why are you asking something like that? Well, the departed's hiding in your school and you have no idea who it is. I just don't know what I do if Hime turns out to be... Ah, okay. Hime turned out to be the departed. Just thinking about it makes me feel depressed. Hence why I wanted to talk to you. So could you attack Ai if she's the departed? I mean, I'm gonna assume that she's asking this as if either the departed is possessing, like in grounds of possession, as we saw a while ago, and maybe like skin snatching kind of thing, skin crawl, what's the name of the movie? Replacement. Like literally Among Us situation. Like an imposter. It is not the girl herself. So, under these grounds of either possession or body snatching, would I be able to attack Ai if I figure out that is the cause? Yes. I guess that's the only option we have, huh? More people will die if the departed is allowed to continue existing. We have to take them down. The only thing I can do for those who have to become spirits to save their souls. Ah, that's so like you. Makes me feel at ease somehow. Somehow. Voice crack. Hope that helps. Thanks for answering my childish question, Mr. Yashiki. You really are suited to be a teacher. I love that you have that honesty. Don't say weird things on the phone. Oops, time to take a bath. Don't say weird things on the phone. Good night, Mr. Yashiki. Too much information. I hang up the phone once the conversation's over. I need to wash off my sweat and get some shut-eye too. I collapsed onto my bed. When I close my eyes, the smiles of the two girls are safe tonight run through my mind. My tension melts away. For the first time in days, I experienced that pleasant bliss of floating to dreamlands, unburdened by the past few days' events. However, I know this tranquility is fleeting at best. Once a new notice arrives, I have to face the specter again. Yay! What time is it? Only 1 hour and a half. Wow. That was a short one. I am going to... Yay! I am going to do something on the Twitch side of things, though. Cause this. I am going to... How do I... What is it? Stream marker with description. That's what I want. Add. And a stream marker with description. I'm gonna say this is chapter 4 ends. Okay. And then chapter 5 begins. Because I'm planning on going for 4 hours. If I end up finishing 2 chapters in one stream, well, it means the game is shorter than I thought it would be. Which isn't a bad thing. Gives me an excuse to play something else. A few days have passed since the incident at the clock tower. K Hospital is surprisingly empty for midday. Forgive the expression, but the place is basically dead. Oh, goddammit. From the other side of the hallway, a familiar looking man is approaching me. Is it Diamond? Next to him is a small... Oh, it isn't. Hello, Mr. Yashiki. Are you also here to visit Diamond later? Yeah, pretty much. She asked me to come with her. Oh. You're wearing a dress. And you're a bit taller. For... Like, it's a weird growth spurts for a little girl. After only 4 months, but sure, I guess it's just art style. She was really tiny on the first game, okay? Good afternoon. I don't make child's voice. This girl is Suzu Morimiya. Though she's but a grade schooler, she's also one of the mark bearers. After a previous case, she's come to idolize Eita and treat him as her older brother. She's the only reason why I think Eita might be a good person. She's the only reason. He should be grateful. Eita, why are you taking Suzu here on a weekday afternoon? She knows keeping school, right? Today is the school anniversary. I heard the situation from Eita. Mr. Diamond's still asleep because of a spirit's curse, isn't he? Most likely. Excuse me. No way. Her eyes are filled with deep sorrow. Don't you worry, Suzu. Mr. Yashiki and I would definitely save Diamond, right? Eita proudly taps his chest while making that claim. I have no idea where that confidence comes from. Despite my skepticism, the display brings a smile back to Suzu's face. Eita, mister, can I trust you too? Only guarantee his life is... Oi! Of course. Come on. Thank you, mister. Anyway, Mr. Yashiki, I'll continue to back you up on the investigation. Eita, about that. Oops, let's save that for later. I gotta get Suzu back home. I'll go to Kujo Mansion after that. Call me if you need anything. See you later, mister. Eita and Suzu leave after that. Crap, that was my chance to tell him. Following Sleeve Mount Kashima's case, I told Moe and Sho to stay out of the investigation. But Eita wasn't around, so I haven't told him yet. I finished my visit with Diamond and leave the hospital. Suzu... Where are you? Where are you? Oh. Okay. A calm girl despite her young age. She has been friends with the protagonist ever since he saved her life in a bizarre case. She's polite and mature most of the time, but also shows her childish naivety. Considers Eita Nakamatsu her older brother and relies on him. Entries incomplete. He's still comatose, showing no signs of leaving limbo and rejoining the ranks of the conscious. The doctors have yet to identify the root cause of his coma. If it's truly the departed's curse that is behind his condition, he won't pull out of this so long as the departed still exists. I drive my car to Konohara Academy. A new notice hasn't been discovered yet, but Mr. Konoe asked me to teach a class in this afternoon. Oh, it's someone's birthday. I got a message. I enter the classroom and ask and take my place in front of the students. Then I proceed with the class like usual. When Konoe first asked me to teach as part of my investigation, I thought it would be an absolute disaster, but surprisingly I'm doing just fine. On the other hand, the students seem to be doing markedly less fine. The number of fidgeting students that can't focus on class is too large to ignore. Considering some of them also ask me about my investigation, it's obvious that what's on their minds. The departed isn't just a fringe humor anymore. The students have gone from being amused to being terrified. The human heart is a fragile thing. Seeing these kids with their flagging spirits, I know I need to hurry up and close this case. It's kind of my own fault. In what feels like the blink of an eye, class is over. I mean, I'm gonna see another positive, but why I decide to tell them the truth about the departed. Usually kids this age tends to think that adults very badly about adults. So I much rather tell the truth and have the kids believe that someone understands their fear and is with them on this case, than to just turn my back and say, no, it's nothing. And they're like, the adults are lying. And we can't rely on them, they have to do this themselves. And then we just have more danger. Even if they get themselves in danger by knowing the fire is there, and confirm that the fire exists, I'd much rather they have someone else who they think they shouldn't rely on believe in them. The first time I thought, it felt like time stood still. It's kind of troubling to realize I've now been at this long enough that I'm used to it. You should become a teacher, Yashiki. Oh my god, everyone is gonna send birthday messages now. Can you stop that? It's because my cell phone vibrates and it shakes the desk. After school, I start my investigation solo. I think back to my conversation with Doryu and Michiho the other day. The departed might be someone close to me. In order to narrow it down, I make the rounds, asking teachers and students alike about the people involved in the incident. However, my efforts are fruitless, and all I get is a lot of small talk and wasted effort. I stop derailing. I attempt to take a different angle to figure out the departed's true identity and think it over. Oh, look at that. The departed is good at hiding. Let's say they are able to take the place of someone else. And when they do, they can perfectly duplicate a person's looks, memories, and personalities. It'd be the perfect disguise. Nobody could see through that. With that level of deception, the only real chance to know the true identity would be probably once they are achieved their goal, which will likely be when they exchange vows with their dear husbands. And for me, that'll be either death or a fate worse than that. So I have to find the answer before them. Or not. I glance up and notice that it's already dark out. It's time for students to leave school. Not getting anywhere but blindly hunting down clues. I better go to the infirmary and put together a real plan of action. Skeleton! I find a woman in the white coat. Wait, oh, it's you. For a moment I think she's a school nurse, but then I see her face. Hello. Hello, Yashiki. I never would have imagined to be a teacher here. I was really shocked when I heard the news from Diamond. Hiro, why are you here and why are you so Okay, you're making a sarcastic face. You're not being positive. There we go. That's a lot better. To help you with the investigation. What else would I be doing here? I never would have imagined I heard the word help come from Hiro's mouth. There's gotta be a reason. How are you doing? She's Madoka Hiro. She wears a white coat, but it's not because she's a doctor. Hiro's a mark bearer who works at a pharma company as a researcher. If I remember correctly, you don't handle paranormal phenomena at all that well. Well, true. I mean, after all this suffering was put through before, how could I be expected to like it? So why are you here then? Jeez, you're so annoying. I have my own reasons, alright? She's rather intelligent, but Hiro also has quite a cowardly streak. However, there are times when her curiosity gets the better of her, and she ends up poking her nose in a bizarre incident. Call it a test of courage, I suppose. Why are you here? To tell the truth, I'm here because Diamond asked. In the event that something were to happen to him, he asked that I come help you in his stead. Hence, I'm here, using my paid leave. I appreciate you taking your obligation to Diamond seriously, but this case is extremely dangerous. There have been a lot of casualties. Is it Diamond? Is it Diamond the departed? Because Diamond was on the school before the departed incident started. What if he's the departed? Ah, come now, don't patronize me. I'm fully aware of the dangers present. Then why are you? Because I want to save Diamond, simple as that. They're my friends too, not just yours. Yeah, dumbass. Diamond apprised me of the situation. A spirit known as the Departed issues notices targeting people and then has other spirits kill them, correct? Yeah, it has been pretty successful. We have a number of victims already. That spirit seems to have some human tendencies, huh? They behave a bit like a serial killer. The Departed is different from any other spirits I've encountered so far. They're cunning and they possess the ability to pass themselves off as a human and hide within the school. I've also heard they're obsessed with you, no? You should have a strong connection with spirits, Yashiki. I guess so. I wonder if that's just another aspect of my lineage. Like the way I seem to be able to see paranormal phenomena on the others can't. Well then, shall we proceed with the investigation? Wait a minute, Hiro. I'm going to investigate alone. I don't want to get involved in this. Say what? You're just going to disregard my feelings. I don't get any say in the matter. Hiro? Need you understand what I told you before. You aren't the only one who feels frustrated about what happened to Diamond. So you better ditch the weird I'm the only one who can carry this burden I'll sacrifice myself mindset. It really gets on my nerves. But I just take matters in my own hands if you keep insisting I'll stay out of this. Just give it up. A triumphant smile brightens her features. I don't think I'm going to win a war of wits against her. Moving on to your investigation. I've heard there is no new notice. As of this moment, that is correct. I have a feeling one will arrive soon though. Let's go for the faculty room. You have a sixth sense or something? Yes, it's my job. I guess you can call it that. I have a feeling the Departed wants me, their dear husbands, to continue pursuing this case. If my hunch is right, that means they will be more likely to issue a notice while I'm here at school. What was that? Ah, it's a bug. Is that a centipede? Oh, it is. It's a house centipede. How are you doing? I'm just chilling. When you live in Brazil, you have to get used to a lot of sounds. Like you have bugs, you have birds, you have frogs. It's not a jungle, as people seem to assume sometimes. It is a tropical place. And depending on where you live, you have, well, nature around you. It's comforting in a way. Pharmaceutical researcher. She's been friends with the protagonist since he saved her life during a bizarre case. A person who hates things unexplainable by logic. She willingly risks her life to state her curiosity. Sate. Oh. My throat's getting tired. It's still 2 hours. And one more time. More time! I didn't check how many souls... 8 souls in this chapter, okay. I should have checked in the last chapter, oh well. Hopefully there was only 3. When I get to the room, one of the teachers informs me that Mr. Kono is away at the moment. Which unfortunately means I'm going to have to ask Sakamoto. Goodness gracious, you again. Sakamoto's cold tone of voice makes it apparent that she finds this meeting just as unfortunate as I. Why's your business here? I have work to do. Has a new notice from the department arrived? Notice. Oh, now that you mention it, I did get a report of something like that earlier. What about it? Why are you being so nonchalant for? Why didn't you tell me sooner? I believe I made my position quite clear. I find this investigation of yours to be, at best, a pointless waste of time. Sakamoto shots a withering glare in my direction. Looks like she just swallowed a bug. Huh, convenient. She's usually pretty open about her dislikes of me, but she's taking it another level today. I got a report from the dorm manager the other day. She informed me that you took Dorio and Kinukawa out and made it violate the curfew. The headmaster might have ordered me to let your absurd behavior slide. But this is unacceptable. So that's why she's being particularly hostile towards me today. I didn't make those girls break curfew, but I can see how I'd be skilled that way in Sakamoto's mind. And I doubt my expectation would change much. I mean, hold on. These notices are pranks. It's mere coincidence that the students disappeared when the notices were issued. The departed, ghosts, the supernatural, it's all a bunch of ludicrous nonsense. To think a man like you has sullied the good name of teachers just to investigate this rubbish. Let her cook. Let her cook. Sakamoto's practically got steam coming out of her ears. I wonder what I can do to calm her down. Slap her. Slap her. Ask her to at least cooperate. I don't care if you believe in the departed or not. But I'm only here because Mr. Kono is hiring me, and I'm trying to do the job my client, your boss, asked me to. Can you at least cooperate? Where's the new notice? I don't have it with me. I told the students who pick it up to throw it away. You told them to do what now? Which student was it? Kakota from the disciplinary committee. He found it when patrolling the school. What does he look like? Oh, he's the big burly dude. Yeah. He's a strapping, well-built boy. He's in the karate club. Yeah, he's a big burly dude that was on the entrance in the beginning. Oh my, look at the time. I have to go now. I have a meeting. I have a meeting on the faculty office. Okay, I'll wait. I'm right here. Before I can even protest, Sakamoto's already left the room. Other teachers are following suit. Well, she's clearly not a fan of yours, Yashiki. Though you pretty much earned that treatment for hitting on high school students. That's not what happened. Stop making things weird. Looks like we're going to have to put in some efforts to find this Katuka boy. Kakuta. I mean, we might stumble upon him since simply by stopping to talk to its stout students we see on the way. But it'd be nice if you had a bit more information to go on. What information? Dorian Mitchell might know them. Sakamoto's obviously going to be keeping a close eye on my contacts with those two, but I can't let that interfere with my work. Bleh. Bah. Doryu is organizing documents in the student council room. Mr. Yashiki, thank you again for your help. Sorry, but I'm in a hurry. Do you know Kakuta? I've heard he's a big guy from the disciplinary committee. I know him, he's in 2C. How about you try looking for him in his classroom? Got it, thanks. Bye. Bye-bye. 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 Don't care about you, bye-bye. I'm kidding. It's just like dismissed. Oh, hi. Another one who walks with their hands in the pockets. What is wrong with these people? I need to sneeze. Excuse me. Hey, I wanna go home together. The sun's almost set. Why me? So you don't care if I get killed by the departed on the way home? What? There's nobody said. Let's go home together then. Ah, fine. What a pain. Two people who look like siblings leave the classroom. Okay, that just happened. Why am I doing this? I already figured it out. I don't have to go to every single classroom during the day. Just go to where I have to go. Hi. The school is getting strange these days. I know, right? It smells musty here. It's because they departed. I've heard there's an outbreak of mold somewhere in the school. Yikes, just imagine that makes my skin itchy. Anyway, let's go home. Yeah. Okay. Bathroom? Bathroom. Hiro, can you inspect this area? Alright, wait a second. I found a tooth. Looked inside, but there doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary. Okay. Can't go in. Door stuck. Doesn't sense anyone's presence. Have no business in the corridor now. Even the crows are making noise. Okay. Oh, hi. How are you doing? Hello there. I caught a painted lady in the courtyard earlier. Want to watch some butterflies together? Sorry, but I'm in a hurry right now. Do you know Kakuta? I've heard he's a big guy from the disciplinary committee. Oh, so I've been going to the 3rd floor just now. What business do I have with that karate guy, though? Is the new notice targeting the karate guy or some kid or something? The karate kid. I don't know yet, but thanks for the info. What about class 2C? 2A? 2 girls? 2A? 2B? 2B? Isn't this where the cripple studies? Mr. President. Abe. No, not at all. I made a mistake. There's no one here. Okay. Chairs sit atop the nicely lined up desks. This classroom not used. I don't see anything here. So weird. Oh, what was that? Hello? Hi. Are we the only ones left in school? Nope, I think the student council members are still here. Damn, they sure like to stay late despite all the rumors. I don't really feel the departed since I know you're going to protect me. The heck are you talking about? I'm totally not saving you. I'm not good with ghosts and stuff. Anyway, I wanna go home now. What? Me too. That was useful. Are you him? Maybe. Do you have a picture? Remaining man. I saw a big guy going to the back of the hallway earlier. It's probably Kakuta from second year. Wonder what he's up to. Anyone here? Nope, just wasting my time. As usual. I don't care anymore. Hey, bug, where are you? Oh god. There's a big, well-built guy standing over here. He looks pretty strapping. Are you Kakuta? Yes, his name is Shinichi Kakuta. Where's the departed's notice? I hope you haven't thrown it away already. No, I still have it. Miss Sakamoto told me to trash it, but I felt like I should show it to you since you're investigating them. Thanks a lot. Ha, you should thank Dorio and Kinukawa. They've been asking everyone to pitch in and help you out. What a good guy. If that's it, I'll be heading to my classroom. Feel free to come to 2C if you still need anything. I'll be at school for a while. Kakuta then walks off. I quickly scanned the new notice. Has all the red marks of the previous notice, and according to the folded piece of paper with the handprints. An accordion folded piece of paper with handprints, okay. So this is what a notice looks like, huh? Ah, really giving off horror vibes. Hurry up and check it out, come on. Dear Hooligan. Kokuri? The name looks familiar. Is it like a little kid that walks around hopping in 1 feet? Like has a little sack on top of his head, and he wields a sickle, or a scythe, or a sword, or a blade, or something. I'm watching hiding in school. Your beloved, the depraved, the departed. Hooligan. The next victim is Hooligan, and the spirit is Kokuri. So by hooligan they mean those boorish thug types, right? Yeah, so I think we should try and gather information that would lead us to the identity of those two things. Asking the remaining students will probably be more fruitful than asking the teachers. The faculty doesn't seem so cooperative. Yeah, maybe that student council girl will tell you. I mean, she actually appears to be trying to help you. Also, I'd like to hear more from the Kakuta kid. Yeah. What's with you? Yeah, come on, give me more to work with than that. This operation here, don't make me handle everything alone. Oh, okay. As much as I want to point out that she's cut me off every time I try to speak, I hold my tongue. Besides, Hiro's plan of attack is basically what I would have suggested. We better start asking around the Hooligan and Kokuri. Shinichi Kakuta. Okay. Don't care, don't mind, don't wanna hear. Hurry up. If you wanna take over, you better start running. Hello. Did you find Kakuta? Yes, thanks to you. I'm happy that I could help. So what do you want to talk about? Actually, we found a new notice. Whoa, so another one's finally here, huh? Show me. I showed Micho the department's notice. So the next spirit is Kokuri. Well, Kokuri usually refers to that old fortune-telling technique, but I'm sure you already know about that, right? No, I made another assumption completely different to that, but... Let me explain it to you then. Kokuri is a fortune-telling technique that uses a coin and a piece of paper. Oh. Right, okay. You summon a spirit named Kokuri and ask them some questions. It can be dangerous since you're dealing with the spirits after all. There are some people who get a big scare out of it. But the Kokuri mentioned in the notice is a ghost, not a fortune-telling technique. So Kokuri is both the name of the technique and the sum of spirits, and the rumor is referring to the spirits. Can you tell me more about it, Micho? Sure, why not? That reminds me. Hime and I were called by Miss Sakamoto this afternoon. Do you know what she said? Don't get too close to Mr. Yashiki, he doesn't belong here. Oh, okay. Sorry, I shouldn't have talked to you. She's probably gonna give you a lecture. Don't worry about it. You're my lifesaver and you're hunting out the departed like I am. So about the Kokuri in the notice. I have a feeling it might be referring to Mr. Kokuri. Kokuri-san. There's a rumor like that at Konohara Academy.
Gosho. Kokuri Oji-san.
Kokuri Oji-san, okay. Yay! Have you ever gone to the corridor on the second floor? Of course not, the place is restricted. You know why? It's because of the Kokuri Shrine. That place is cursed. I'm not lying, it's the truth. Even heard stories about it. Whoa, look at that. One rainy day, some delinquents were hanging out on the school's second floor's corridor. They were kinda notorious. They were getting in fights on a daily basis. There were even rumors that they were into drugs. I guess they must have been bored. So they were messing around with the shrine as a dare, all laughing with their stupid faces. They were kicking the shrine and scribbling on it, all sorts of things. One of them even put on a cigarette on. Oh, come on. The wind and rain got stronger. The delinquents were about to head back inside. At that moment, they heard a voice mixing with the wind. They turned toward the old shrine, the source of the voice, figuring out someone must have been playing a prank on them. Except they were the only ones in the corridor. Obviously, they thought they were just imagining things. Those delinquents looked at each other and ran away from the corridor as fast as they could. But that night, one of the delinquents, the one who snuffed out the cigarettes on the shrine, felt a pain in his ear. He felt a strange sensation when he touched his ear. It was dry and rough. It was weird, like there was something in his ear. Terrified, he went to check himself in the mirror. Mushrooms were growing on his ear. Folder-capped mushrooms that look like maitake. The mushrooms continued to spread. From his ear to his neck, his cheeks, then his chin. The delinquent shrieked, and then he called an ambulance. He got himself checked at the hospital. They found no trace of mushrooms, but his ear had a really bad infection. His skin was rotting away. Oh! Actually scared me. So they had to cut his ear off. When a teacher heard his story, they said it's the curse of Kokori Shrine. That voice must have been Mr. Kokori's, and that was his work. The rumors say Mr. Kokori is the apparition of a priest who haunts the shrine. Why the snake motive though? And that was the rumor about Mr. Kokori. So please stay away from the shrine in the second floor's corridor. If you're cursed by the mushrooms, your lovely face will be ruined. Is Mr. Kokori the name of the shrine? Correct. It's called Mr. Kokori because the shrine has a mysterious voice. No one knows about what Mr. Kokori looks like, as they only heard his voice. Creepy, isn't it? Hooligan? I can't think of anyone. Maybe Izumi, I guess, but he's dead already. By the way, Mr. Yashiki, I never seen the person beside you. Is she a doctor like Mr. Diamond? I'm a researcher, not a doctor, but I do also deal with the health of living beings as a part of my job. Oh, I see. An idol and a female scientist, huh? You sure have some amazing gorgeous assistants. By the way, which one do you prefer? They're both dependable in their own ways. Aya has the stamina, Hiro has the intelligence. That's not what I mean. Oh well, I was stupid of me to expect something. Ah, you choose shorter clothes. This girl might be the departed, you know. Shush, Hiro. Oh, I don't mind, as long as Mr. Yashiki trusts me. Sorry, it's a joke. I kind of an edge since we don't have any idea who the departed might be. I don't mind. It's kind of a situation. It's natural to have some suspicions. In this kind of situation, blah blah blah. Okay. I miss my normal school life. Hey Yashiki. Shouldn't you be able to pretty much guess who the hooligan may be? Based on what Mitchell told me about the Mr. Kokori rumors. The delinquent students? I agree with you there, but I still have no clue who it might be. Rumors said a delinquent student was cursed by the shrine in the second floor corridor. Why don't we go take a look there? Wait, are you serious? Aren't you being too cavalier here? We're going to be stepping into some deep shit if we approach the shrine. I'm not doing it for entertainment, it's for investigation. You can stay here if you don't want to go. I never said I didn't want to go. I just wonder if there was a better way to do this. But that's it, I'm not scared at all. Let's go then. Oh, there was, what is to see? Here it is. There you are. I forgot you were big. Hello, Mr. Yashiki. Do you still need anything from me? I've actually read the notice. A spirit named Kokori is going to kill Hooligan tonight, right? Well... Mr. Konoe told me not to discuss the incident with the students out of consideration for the mental well-being. I can't just give him a dismissive reply though. No need to hide it, the rumors have spread. Izumi the pianist and Horikoshi the model have been killed just as the notice said anyway. And the one who killed them was a spirit named The Departed, right? They're hiding in the school right now. If rumors of the incidents have already spread to this extent, I'm not doing any favors by keeping my mouth shut. I doubt that these rumors have been purposely spread by any other targets. By anyone target. The students believe in the departed, but they're connecting the dots and spreading the rumors on their own. The wicked students must be tired of living in fear. I guess they're scared of the idea that the person next to them might be the departed. Are you not scared, Kakuta? Me? Scared? Ha, no way. If a spirit dares to show itself to me, I just go to work with his fists. Nah, good luck with that. That's the person mentioned in the notice, right? Have an idea who it might be. If we were talking about hooligans at the school, I could only think of the delinquents. Oh, excuse me. Those punks keep ignoring the school rules and it's really pissing me off. Cactus on the disciplinary committee, so it's not surprising that the behavior of some punks is getting all riled up. Because I don't really understand spirits, how about asking Kinuka from the student council? She seems to have a lot about this kind of stuff. To know a lot. Okay, the delinquents. Can I go this way now? I find a door leading to the emergency exit. Go? No? It's not here? Are you kidding me? Is it on the old building again? Cabbage worms are cute. Okay. Where do I go from here then? Oh yeah, I can ask. I got it. We're going to the shrine in the second floor's corridor, aren't we? Oh, you mean here? Second floor's corridor should be just ahead. There's a crumpled paper in the gap between the doors. Warning, the second floor corridor is off limits. Shrine where people supposedly heard Mr. Kokuri's voice should be right ahead. Looks like the door is unlocked. Let's check the place out. Now loading. Don't run. Hello? Who might this be? Oh god. Attains ostentatiously style girls absently lingering near the shrine. Hello there. Well, she's something. Her replies are unintelligible, more of a groan. Just ignore her, Yashiki. Something's wrong with her. You do you, then. An old shrine is standing here. Sorry for the whistle. This has gotta be the shrine from the rumors about Mr. Kokuri. Let's take a closer look. Inspect. The first thing that stands out is that it's a rather small shrine. It's completely weathered after being exposed to the elements for a long period. Another noticeable feature is the number of talismans on it. The image of the talisman looks like a centipede. There's a small gap in the shrine door. It's too dark to tell what's inside though. We need to open the door first if we want to see what's inside. Well, let's go die then. We reach towards the door to check out what's inside. Old man. The female student next to me groans and slowly forces out some words. Don't do anything bad to the shrine. Okay. Old man. You're... He's gonna punch me? Oh god. Growling, the female student launches an attack. With a terrifying look in her eyes, the female student raises something resembling a baton. I see something that looks like mushrooms around her neck. Maybe she's possessed. The bag? Take the attack, attack. We attack, attack. Ah,
これでどうだ。
it's just a baton. I use my bag as a shield and try to reflect her attacks. I blocked her attack with my bag. I did it. Great. The female student flinches for a moment. I should be able to restrain her now. However, she regains her balance before I can make my move. Then she swings her baton and launches another attack. I'm struggling so much to repel her attacks by myself. If I want to make any progress, I need a different course of action. Really?
Yoshi.
やってみる。
We try to use my bag as a shield. Okay. We clutch the bag tightly and block her attack. Nice. Female student recoils. Grab it, Hiro. Okay, calm down. Hiro captures the student's arms from behind. Helping out, they immediately restrain her. The student lets out a yell, but then goes quiet. Looks like what's the right choice. The student faints and the mushrooms on her neck instantly vanishes. So it really was a spiritual phenomena. Assuming the rest of the rumors is accurate, that wouldn't mean the mushrooms were the shrine's curse. Keep an eye on her, Hiro, and investigate the inside of the shrine. A sure thing. I walk towards the shrine and put my hand on the door. There's a talisman on it. Inside the shrine I find some bizarre stuff. A petri dish used for experiments. Inside the dish is a dead centipede. Some red substance appears to be growing from the centipede. What in the world is this? It's a fungi. Oh, I see you found something interesting. Those red filaments are probably mushrooms. It's difficult to tell which without the caps. Without me realizing it, Hiro's already peering over my shoulder. Looks like those are mushrooms, hyphea growing. Mushroom hyphae, okay, hypea? Growing the dense centipede. I think the what? Ophiocordyceps sinensis. Can I ask for the maiden name? What is he doing here? Old shrines aren't usually a place where you store lab equipment. What are you going to do with the petri dish? Where are you gonna keep it? I guess so, yeah. You're just gonna take it. Pressed by Hiro, whose eyes are sparkling with curiosity, I collect the petri dish. What are we gonna do with her? It doesn't seem like she's going to regain consciousness anytime soon. We can't just leave her here. Let's take her back to the infirmary. I hoist the female students onto my back and leave the corridor. From there, I walk straight to the infirmary. I cross the whole school, to the front door, to the side door, to the courtyard, into the new building, and drop her on the bed. The smell of cigarette smoke assaults my nose the moment I enter.
待ちくたびれたぞ。
It's my boyfriend! You're finally back. I've been waiting. Inside I see a sharp-eyed man tossing his cigarettes into a portable trash tray. Why are you smoking in the infirmary? Mashita. Ah, the smell of cigarettes. Hey, no smoking inside the school. There are kids here. You're a terrible influence, you know. Where's your common sense, Mashita? Oh, is that how it is? Back in my day, the teachers would openly smoke in the faculty room. Well, times have changed. We don't have fossils on the school anymore, they have in a museum. You need to be more considerate. Ah, what a pain. Anyway, who's that kid in your back? Let me lay her down first, then we can talk. I put the unconscious girl down on the bed. She's totally out of it. Guess I just have to leave her here for the moment. Alright. Can you give me the details now? I don't exactly expect to reunite with your friend and fight and carry an unconscious girl on their back. Fine, I got some questions to ask too. Satoru Mashita, a mark bearer and former detective, was now working as a private investigator. He's not really all that knowledgeable about spirits and paranormal phenomena, but after the events of our shared past, he often joins me when I'm on spirit-related cases. Never would expect to come to a place like this, even on an investigation. You mean a school that's still in session? Yeah. Place full of brats sounding like nothing but trouble to me. Hell, I got scolded just for having a freaking smoke. Sneaking into my abandoned school is way easier. Let me just make one thing clear, Mashita. I'm begging you, please try not to attract any unwanted attention. No guarantees on that one, Paul. Just gotta do things my way, and if anyone's got a problem with that, they just have to deal with it. The corner of his mouth twitches in a grin. Mashita's a man who would do anything for his investigation. Mr. Kono and Sakamura would not appreciate his presence or methods. But his eccentric methods have a way of dragging the truth out of situations where a more civilized approach would fail. Why are you here? Have you finished your job, Mashita? Yeah. Can't tell you much about it though, since I'm under NDA. And just when I thought I'd be able to relax for a bit, you chose to be here. That hag Yasuoka asked me to help you out. She's a real slave driver. This man is different from the other mark bearers. Because of his job, he's a seasoned veteran when it comes to cases involving dangerous and bizarre spirits. If he's offering to help, I'll jump on it. His help makes it that much more likely that Hiro and the departed's targets will survive. Sorry for causing you trouble. Save your thanks for the odd bag. I'm just here to work. Yasuoka gave me a summary of the case. A spirit masquerading as a student, huh? Wonder how their grades are. He's cracking jokes, but his eyes shows no trace of a smile. Under the surface, he must be just as tense as we are. Wanna know what I think? You're basically being jerked around by the departed's notices. All those spirits from the notices, and you're still no closer to figure out who the departed is. Maybe you're right. But if I just ignore the notices, someone's going to die. Ha, then what's your plan? Just gonna keep dancing on the tune until they get bored and quit. Don't get sidetracked to forget your original goal, Yashiki. The only way you can solve this case is to find the departeds hiding in the school. And what you should do is start looking at everyone around you as potential suspects. I'm already doing that. By the way, Yashiki. Ashima jerks his head over the direction of the girl on the bed. Tell me about her. How long are you gonna make me wait? I shared everything I've learned about Mr. Kokuri and the hooligan, and the events at the shrine. So these kids attack you. School violence is kind of a lost art these days. What a special moment to your teacher career, huh, Mr. Yashiki? Cut it out with that. Hearing you say that makes my skin crawl. No matter how I choose to look at it, this kid isn't normal. She got those hooligans and had mushrooms growing along her neck. Right, considering that. Maybe she was possessed by Kokuri. Oh yeah, that. Oh, don't catch me by surprise, I can just block it now. I recall the time Micho was possessed by Sleeve Mount Kashima. She was fully under the control of the spirits, led by their desires. The student might have been the same as her. What's this kid anyway? She doesn't have a student handbook, and no matter how much we shake her, she's not showing any signs of waking up. Waiting for her to wake up is just such a waste of time. Let's just ask someone else about her. She'll be able to find someone who knows what she is pretty quickly. She's obviously trying to stand out. Let's ask around about the petri dish too, while we at it. Who knows? Maybe we can learn who placed this inside the shrine. We're just gonna show the things to the students. They're gonna start talking about me. Yeah. Ha, too late to worry about a reputation. You already tricked 2 female students in breaking the curfew. I don't care if you get out chummy with those brats for the investigation, but you better not do something weird that ends up blowing back on me, onto me, Yashiki. Give me a break, you two. See, your friends. Everything gets better when you have your friends behind you. I really hope this put a stop to this topic. I'll have, however, I don't bring with me. What? What is the sentence? I'll have, however, I don't bring with me, keeping an eye on the unconscious girl. Oh, I have, however, I don't bring with me, keeping an eye on the unconscious girl while I resume the investigation. It lacks a comma. I'll have, however, I don't bring with me. I'll have, comma. However, I don't bring with me, comma. Keep an eye on the unconscious girl while resuming the investigation. It's what happens when you start doing a translation course. You become grammar police. Let's see if anyone at the school can tell me about this girl on the petri dish. Character Satoru Mashita has been added to the character file. Nice. Satoru Mashita.
Mashita Satoru, Moto Deka da.
Oh, that's it. A blunt, sarcastic former police detective. Ever since the protagonist saved his life in a bizarre case, and then did it again because he's a moron, he's been working as a private detective. Most of his quests involve spirits, so he's formed a deep bond with the protagonist. He doggedly pursues a case until the end. No. Do I still have the girl with me? Maybe. Did you find Kakuta? Yes, along with the new notice. So there's another new notice. Mind showing me? I showed Dorio the departed's notice. So they're threatening to kill someone again. It's my job to prevent that from happening. Let me fix myself. Okay. If you got any information that could help, please let me know. Sure. I described the girl who attacked me and asked if she knows her. I think I have an idea who she is. It might be one of the first years, Saki Maruhashi. What's she like? I don't know her personally, but some of the first year council members were telling me some things. They say that she never had any friends and is always on her own. She's got a bad rap because of it. There's nobody to defend her. There are all kinds of rumors surrounding her, saying she likes to go out at night, drink and smoke, and she's associated with a biker gang. These may be rumors, but if they are true, that makes Saki Maruhashi a kid worthy of the name Hooligan. Ah, what is that? A dead centipede, and what are those red things? They're actually mushrooms. Do you know anything about this petri dish? Not at all. I don't know anything at all about it. Mr. Yashiki, can you please keep it away from me? Yeah, sorry about that. Doyo breathes a huge sigh of relief when I put a petri dish back on my bag. Her reaction is totally normal. Hiro and I have just become so desensitized to this sort of creepy things that we forgot how normal people view them. Hooligan, huh? Compared to the model and pianist, this one's got a lot more room for interpretation. Fighting the target might not be so easy. I don't really know much about spirits. You should ask Micho instead. Okay. That reminds me, I've been wondering about this for a little bit now. I realized that I started calling Micho by her first name. Mind telling me why? I had a feeling this would come up, actually. I tell Dorio about how Micho forced me to call her by her first name if I wanted her to cooperate. I figured. I couldn't imagine someone as serious as you just deciding to be casual with your students. Bring up a good point. What do you think? Should I go back to calling her by her last name? No, don't do that. Micho will hate me. Why would she? She's trying to get along with you in her own way. So I don't want to interfere with her wishes like that. Alright. I finished my conversation with Dorio and leave the student council room. No one here. Fuck off. No one here. Okay. There he is. I just want to see him walking. First class, they say. First year. So the odds are I'm supposed to find someone on the first floor. Nothing here. No one here either. This door leads to the female restroom. Even if it's for investigation, we shouldn't enter this area right now. If we were seen, we'll be done for. It's locked. I was just thinking about insects. Okay, same thing. I described the girl who attacked me and asked if she knows her. I think I've seen her before, but I don't know her name. I'm not a delinquent after all, as far as I know. I take out the creepy petri dish and show it to Micho. Oh, a Chinese redhead. Call up... Oh, yes. Did you know, even though the name centipede means 100 foot, there aren't too many centipedes that actually have 100 feet. I think, like, only a few soil centipedes have that many feet. Seizing the opportunity to talk about insects, Micho immediately begins flexing her knowledge about centipedes. She doesn't even have a reaction to the terrible sights inside the dish. And I appreciate the centipede lesson, but what about the mushrooms? Ah, so these red things are mushrooms. No clue. It's beyond my scope of knowledge. Oh, I see. Thanks. Judging by that reaction, Micho won't be able to tell us anything useful about the petri dish. Don't pay any attention to what Miss Sakamoto said. Him and I are your eyes.
どうした
Okay. Talk to Kakuta. Kakuta. Ah, that's the wrong. Oh. Brr. Hello. Hello, Mr. Yashiki. Do you need anything from me? I described the girl who attacked me and asked if he knows her. Yeah, I know her. She's always hanging out in the connecting corridor. She keeps going on there even though I've warned her so many times. This is why I hate delinquents, they're stupid. Do you know anything else? Nothing in particular. I don't really care to know about delinquents. If she wasn't a girl, I would have punched her right in the face. Hey now, aren't you in the karate club? Male, female, students shouldn't fight with each other. Ha, I'm just joking. Martial arts should be used to train your minds and your body, not hurt others. Okay. Look at this centipede. Isn't it creepy on the way that it is? What? The moment he sees the dish, his eyes bulge. What's wrong, Kakuta? It's just... My apologies, it's so disgusting, I don't even know what to say. Centipedes alone are already gross, but the mushrooms just make it much... You know it's mushrooms. Where did you find it? The science room? No, it was inside the shrine in the second floor's connecting corridor. What was he doing there? I have no idea either. I thought it's a prank. Oh. I have to get back to patrolling. So, but I gotta end the chat here. Kakuta bids us farewell and quickly leaves the classroom. Hey Yashiki. Something's off with our brav statements. You must have noticed it too. What's off about Kakuta's statements? Well, you said about the mushrooms. It's the mushrooms. When I first saw the petri dish, I didn't even realize there were mushrooms. But Kakuta noticed that right away. That's a bit strange. Correct. See, your brain's working just fine. He may know where the mushrooms came from. Better speak to Kakuta again. He should still be at school. Let's go find him. This is taking long time. Have you seen Kakuta? I was thinking, oh, okay, cabbage. Useless. Huh? Kakuta. It's not here. Well, that was easy. It was so easy. Kakuta! Where the hell are you? Make me waste all the time on the planet, Kakuta. Where is this bitch? Are you kidding me? I wonder where he is. Should we try asking some of the students? One of them might have seen him. But there is not a lot of people to ask to, though. Search every classroom, every single one of them. Included the ones on the second floor that I skipped because I don't know. That window was closed. What? There is no one on the third floor. Okay. I mean, the good part that I don't have to talk on while I'm just walking around the school is that I can rest my throat a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yoshi.
The windows are covered by curtains. What an insightful comment. Kakta, you bitch, where are you? I swear to God. One here. That one here. There's no one here. Why have I been put in this hell? Whoa. Cabbage. I know, cabbage. By the way, Mr. Yashiki, I bumped into the karate man earlier. Like, literally, he bumped right into me. But he didn't even apologize. I went straight upstairs. Oh, God. I'll become a monster. Kakuta? It's not you. Liar. Friggin' liar. Are you kidding me? Log. But he didn't even apologize. I went straight upstairs. So he's here. Somewhere. And this guy's lying to me. He's in the bathroom. I'll go inspect the place. Nobody. Science room.
Yoshi.
A pile of cases used for carrying equipment. I shake it lightly, but it doesn't seem that anything inside. A large shelf with a glass door, test tubes and tripods are stored inside. For some reason, there are a number of dead insects stuck to the door. You can't get replicable results when you have contamination receptacles. It's like this in every school. A large shelf with a glass... Okay, same thing. What the hell? Hello. Cactus inside the storage room. Several documents are scattered on the floor below them. Looks as if the room has been ransacked. Mr. Yashiki, I didn't do this. The room was already a mess when I came in. Please, you gotta believe me. Just tell me what happened here first, Kakuta. Yes. When I was patrolling the school, I saw someone coming out of the science room. They seemed kind of suspicious, so I decided to check it out. The room looked the same as it always does, but I unlocked the storage room here to have a look just in case. That's when I found this mess. That's what you're saying happens. Yes, that's what really happened. Damn, I could have caught the culprit if I just come in sooner. Kakuta's eyes dart every which way as he's trying to spin his tail. My gut tells me that he's hiding something. Let's press him for more details. I saw something coming out of the room, right? What did they look like? A delinquent boy with brown hair. He was running at full speed, so I couldn't get a good look at his face. Why didn't you chase him? I didn't know what I should do. You literally just said you're gonna punch a lady for absolutely existing, and that's about it. At that time I had no idea you've been poking around the storage room. But it was locked. You just said it was locked. Is anything missing from the science room? I don't think so. But I'm not totally sure since I don't often come here. My apologies. Did you check if there was any shadows someone might be hiding in there? I checked over every room, but I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. That's why I decided to enter the storage room. The storage room was locked, right? Yes, so I unlocked it. Since I'm on patrol, I have the keys with me. Is it easy to borrow the keys? Ah, not at all. Who knows what those delinquents would do if they had the keys? Only trustworthy students like me, someone on the disciplinary committee, would be able to borrow the keys. That's all I need to hear from Kakuta. Of the 3 pieces of information he gave me, 2 of them are inconsistent. He may give himself away if he pointed out. Let's put his feet on fire, shall we? The delinquent, the science room and the key, the delinquents and the science room, the delinquent and the key. You said you saw delinquent students. Yeah, that's right. You said it was locked when you came in, which means the perpetrator locked it behind himself. But you also said the key is under tight control, and that it never been let to untrustworthy delinquent kids. Just wondering if you could explain that to me. It was a stolen spare key. Those delinquents, they have no shame. What is this guy capable of? Well, I suppose we can always go check if the spare key's been stolen or not. Except I got an alternate story. Kakuta, you broke into the room using the key you're holding. Ugh. I have no idea why you did that, but you started acting weird after I showed this to you. Do you know anything about these mushrooms? I don't really know the details. I was just told to do this. By who? That's... The sound of a phone vibrating echoes in the room. Kakuta takes out his phone. He then stares at the screen, his eyes wide in intense concentration. Oh. I was summoned. I have to go. Or else I'll be killed. Killed? Who told you they're going to kill you? Kakuta runs out of the storage room, screaming at the top of his lungs. Wait! I dashed after Kakuta, with Mashita following hot on my heels. When I saw him running away like that, my mind immediately flashed back to Naomi Horikoshi, who ran away from us right before she met a tragic fate. I'm determined to prevent history from repeating itself. But my stamina fails me midway through the chase, and Kakuta, who is, I forgot, is actually a part of the karate club, manages to disappear into the distance. The heck is with that brat's stamina? Never even gained ground on him. He must be some kind of monster. I agree with Mashita. His physical prowess certainly seems like it's beyond that of a typical high school student. Almost as if he's being possessed by a spirit. Fine then. Let's go back to the science room. I'm curious what Kakuta was trying to do. Yeah. Oh. Sorry about that. We return to the science room storage room. My whole body feels as heavy as lead, both physically from fatigue and mentally from the looming sense of powerlessness. I'm starting to feel like I'm pretty stuck in a spider's web, struggling pointlessly while the departed exerts total control over me. Does this struggle have any purpose? Can I even save a single person? Don't give me that handout look. Just focus on moving this investigation forward, don't think about anything else. If you can't handle that, then hit the roads. Hiro and I can handle the rest. No, I'm fine. Master's right. We need to act, not mope. Let's inspect the storage room. We need to figure out why Kakuta broke into this place. Bear! 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 He's a fine stuffed bear. It's not uncommon for schools to have stuffed animals, but a stuffed bear, that's unusual. I'm drawn to it. You see something glowing in his mouth. Is it a tooth? I put my hand on his mouth, but I can't feel it all the way inside. What in the world are you doing? There's something inside, but I can't reach it since my hands doesn't fit. Well then, I won't be able to do it either. We need to find someone with a slimmer hands, or just rip the bears open. Don't do that. If we do something like that, we'll definitely call unwanted attention to us. Mashita and I aren't going to be able to get the object out. We need someone with slender hands to get it out. Okay. I'm getting deja vu for some reason. Deja vu. Get it out of here and get the nurse to help. Wait, the bear. Whatever. Stop singing. I'm thinking I'm gonna get to the point where the night investigation sequence starts, and then I'm gonna stop the stream. Yeah, 3 hours and 10. Blame the game for having a short 4th chapter. I was prepared for like more things. Run. Doo doo doo. Bear! Bear! Why are you staring at the stuffed bear, Yashiki? Oh, there's something inside, but my hands are too big to fit all the way in. You want me to give it a try then? I didn't mean it that way, but would you mind trying it for me? To be honest, I don't really want to do it, since it looks like there's sweet bugs in there, but I guess I have no choice. Hiro timidly puts her hand into the bear's mouth with a gloomy expression on her face. Nah, just a little bit more. Nice, I got it. Here you go. It's a tooth. On the middle of the day like this. Kakuta was rummaging through the shelf until a bit ago. The door's wide open, the documents are all scattered. It's a cochlea. There's a large spiral shell fossil inside the shelf. It is an ammonite. Its distinctive shape looks pretty artistic for something natural. is a hidden god, long forgotten by the annals of history, only remembered by some who remember the events. The event of the Hiddiks. The Hiddiks. I'm good.
よし
There are several documents on the floor. This must be Cactus doing. I pick one of the documents to look at the cover. There is a label with a caption written on it. Research on native plants that grow around Konohara Academy. There are 2 dates written on the title, one from 11 years ago and another from 9 years ago. Did this research span 2 years? Maybe. I find a preface on the next page. The fox forest behind the school seems to have a special environment. A variety of plants native to the area can be seen here. As a science teacher at Konohara Academy, I set out to catalog all of them. Following the preface page, there's a summary of the research done on various plants. There are photos of plants and moss, complete with a detailed information. It's thorough, yet a surprisingly easy read. It's clear that the author is both a fine writer and an educator. Why isn't that? The page between Fox Azalea and Foxtail Fern has been torn out. I skim through the end, but I don't find anything about the red mushroom. Maybe what you're looking for is on the top page. Most likely. Cactus must have done this. I bet it's why he snuck in here. Why would he do that though? If he got caught, he could be expelled. So you're saying that mushroom data would have been worth that risk for him? Guess I thought it was. I can't even imagine what information would be important though. If you can find the last page, you may get a step closer to understanding Cactus' motives. Should we report this to the school, Yashiki? No, we shouldn't. We'd back Cactus into a corner if we did. We can always decide to turn him on later once we heard his side of the story. What's next, Yashiki? You tell me. Ah, Mr. Yashiki, finally. Abe showed up earlier and left me a message. Seekers of wisdom, I shall wait you in the garden of knowledge. What does that even mean? Don't ask me, I got no clue either. Well, that's all. See you later. Having finished her business with us, Michiho strolls off. No, what is it? It is still going. Man. Introduction to the chapter is enormous. There is no one inside the— what? Or so I thought. After a beat, a boy suddenly emerges from behind the bookshelves. Welcome to the Garden of Knowledge, Mr. Yashiki. Seeing that you're here, that must mean you're in need of assistance from the sage, aka me. You're the one who called me here. Goodness, so you haven't realized it yet. My left eye said you wanted my wisdom. Hence why I told you what I was in advance. Consider this my being generous and proactively providing you service. I can't follow his line of thinking at all. One thing for certain, he's being nice to me today. Maybe he's in a good mood or something. This is a good chance to get some information out of him. Let's play along. I didn't realize that your clairvoyance led you so far ahead. You really are incredible. Just as you mentioned, there was something I wanted to ask you. That's right. Ask away, I'm listening. You seem to be in a good mood today. What's got you feeling so upbeat? What fine perception. I expect no less from the one and only Spirit Doctor. I will be meeting my mentor for the first time in a while today. So that's the reason to turn on this way. I mean, Are they the person who got you interested in paranormal phenomena? Correct. My great master taught me the truth of the world. They made me the man I am today. I stick up the ass. I stick up the up. I, s- I, s- I stick up your ass. I stick in the mud. Sure. They're the reason why Ava's developed such an interesting personality. They just wrapped his mind and completely ruined this kid. You hate to see it. Please wait, Mr. Yashiki. I shall share information regarding the departed's case on one condition. That condition being, you must complete my trial. God, it's gonna keep going. What trial? I want to see your true abilities as a spirit doctor. Be it your spiritual state or power. Be it your spiritual state or power, show me everything. I'm busy with my investigation though. It'll take but a moment of your time. Are you ready? Fine. Now allow me to explain the trial. I have 3 talismans with me. Take them and get a good look. Each talisman has a symbol on it. Are you going to do that shit to me? Are you kidding? Menu. Three talismans belonging to Abe. The symbols triangle, square, and star are drawn on the talismans. I am going to envision one symbol in my head. I'm sure you already know what you should do, right? You merely need to read my mind with the supernatural powers and state the symbol I'm picturing. The heck? Why'd you hit your head? Did you hit your head or something? The prattling of outside is not necessary for this trial. This is my trial for Mr. Ashiki. But I'm not a psychic, let alone someone with spiritual powers. Humbling yourself, I see. I've selected a symbol. Now demonstrate your powers to me. Abe starts mumbling something as if he's meditating. Are you kidding me? Seven is what they call a pentagram in divination, which would be a star. But he might be trying to throw me off, and the correct answer would be triangle or square. Do I need to give a correct answer though? Look at this bug! I pick up the petri dish, open the lid, and try to throw it on Abby's face. The hideous centipede can be seen clearly the moment I open the lid. Now that I think about it, Abe really hates bugs. Playtime is over, Abe. Get a look at this. I present the petri dish to Abe, making sure the centipede inside is impossible to ignore. There we go. The centipede! Get it away from me, please. Are you going to give me information then? That's unfair, Mr. Yashiki. This is your punishment for disrespecting adults and wasting your time, you brat. What are you gonna do now? Fine, I lose. Get a petri dish away from me now. It's like the right choice. It's the only choice. Teenage torture content. It's what I'm here for. I've learned a lot. So this is how you exterminate spirits. You observe them and then strike at their weakness. How incredible, Spirit Doctor. I fulfill my end of the bargain, Abe. Time for you to spill everything you know. I understood. I let you know that a new notice has arrived and asking about Mr. Kokuri. So this time it's Mr. Kokuri. I know him, obviously. A spirit that haunts the shrine in the second floor's connecting corridor, as well as the Fox Forest. Is it not? Oh, that's new. Forest? That's news to me. Goodness me. The Spirit Doctor didn't even know that trivial bit of information. I guess it leave me no choice. Allow me to tell you the rumors I have learned. Oh, the accordions. This was a well-known rumor that spread around 10 years ago. There's an old shrine gate in the north corner of the school grounds. Beyond the gate lies a path leading to the forest. He said he appears there at night. What the hell? It's a guy with a gun. A man clad in a white garb and a fox mask. He is Mr. Kokuri. He has dubbed Kokuri because of the mask. As I'm sure you know, the ritual used to speak with the dead Kokuri summons a part fox spirit. I believe he has given the name by someone who knew he was a fox spirit. It's said Mr. Kokuri used to be a priest of the shrine in the forest. In his past life, he patrolled the path and performed ritual cleansings to keep the shrine free of negative energies. He continues his routine even after death. He will never forgive anyone who disgraces the shrine. Should he find one? American style. He will shoot that scoundrel right in the head. That is the Mr. Kokuri I know. What the hell? That's not a Japanese ghost, just a complete psychopath. Thank you for allowing me to impart my wisdom. That's different from the rumor I heard. There are two rumors of Mr. Kokuri after all. The Fox Forest rumor predates the one about the second floor shrine. Perhaps details have changed over time through the retelling of the rumor. How did it go from a guy with a gun to a ghost? Or, what if both the rumors are actually true and none of the details have been changed at all? What if Mr. Kokuri actually shows up both in the forest and the corridor? If you have a gun, why curse? If you can curse, why gun? Interesting. Unfortunately, the Mr. Kokuri on the corridor is completely different from the one in the forest, in terms of period, place, and the curses they wield. Do you still think they are the same? I think they're the same, yeah. So you still believe they're the same spirits despite all the notable differences? Is this the sixth sense of the spirit doctor? I've witnessed something nice today. Witnessed. What do you think, Abe? I have no idea. A definitive conclusion would require more information. Should we assume both rumors are true though, that means the two spirits are connected. Is there anything that leads you to that conclusion? More or less. The priest that became Mr. Kokuri is said to have traveled the forest path in his past life. That path connects two shrines. The first one is a shrine in the forest, and the other one is Kokuri's shrine on the second floor. You see, that shrine was originally on the grounds. Kokuri appears in both shrines because they are connected. Is that what you think? Sorry for the whistle. I just heard it from my earbuds. I whistled super hard. I didn't notice. Precisely. Two shrines and two rumors related to Kokuri. What could this mean? Hooligan, huh? A person who's a far cry from the upstanding citizen I am. Haven't the faintest idea who that might be. Describe the girl who attacked me and ask if he knows her. I am not familiar with such an individual. My left eye refuses to even see those of low spiritual state. I take the petri dish. Stop it, guys, too much! I quickly return the petri dish to my bag in light of Abe's feelings. Do it again. Mr. Yashiki, would you mind not tormenting me? But it's so fun. My master... Okay. All of this is obtained through my own independent investigation, using my own skills and efforts. Remember that. Alright, goodbye. After I finish talking with Abe, I leave the library. Library. Hiro's phone is vibrating. Excuse me for a moment. Hiro answers the phone and begins to speak. Judging from the parts of the investigation I can hear, it seems like Mashita's on the other end of the call. Mashita said that girl has regained consciousness. Or in his words, I didn't come here to deal with brats. Get our asses back here now. Shall we head to the infirmary? It's almost time for the students to leave school anyway. Can I leave to talking to you, Yashiki? You're the faculty member here after all. I'm not super confident, but I'll give it a shot. I find the delinquent girl matched us glaring at each other even when I arrive at the infirmary. About the time we got here. Lord is proud of what happened, though I'm not sure if she's actually understood anything. Seeing as how she wasn't spoken a damn word, do something about it, Yashiki. So this situation falls to me. Once I'm ready, I should talk to the delinquent girl. Save the game. Okay. I'm gonna say that after I talk to her... actually, never mind. Let's continue. After taking a deep breath and organizing my thoughts, I approached the girl and talked to her. Glad to see you regain consciousness. Your name is Saki Maruhashi, right? The name is Yashiki. I'm a temporary teacher here. Have you heard anything about me? I'm currently investigating the departed's case. How do I put this? Do you remember attacking me with a baton? This isn't going well. She's not answering at all. A chime sounds, signaling the closing of the school for the day. I'm going. Maruhashi starts walking towards the exit. Oh, wait! There's something I want to ask you. At that moment, someone else enters the infirmary. Hello. Yeah, Yasuoka. Good afternoon. This is quite lively here, isn't it? Yasuoka. It's been a while since we last saw each other. The beguiling kimono-clad woman is Toako Yasuoka. She's another mark bearer and also a renowned fortune teller. She's also quite famous as a spiritualist and has helped me a lot. The sacred objects Moe brought to school are actually hers. What brings you here? Well, I'm here to help you out, obviously. Diamond and Moe have been keeping me informed about your case. I see you've gone and gotten yourself wrapped up in another terrifying incident. And knowing you, I suppose the wheels of fate must be turning once again. No one can escape the fates they were born with. I'm curious to see what twists and turns and strange fate of yours will take you down. Perhaps Yasuoka's age has given her this philosophical perspective on life. However, she's certainly not cold-hearted. If she were, she wouldn't bother leading her hands to people who face a daunting fate. By the way, who is this girl? Maruhashi stares at Yasuoka. This is a far different look than the glare she directed at us earlier. There's not a trace of her prior hostility. You're Toako Yasuoka, aren't you? You're an OMG paranormal experience. Yes, that is I. Whoa, are you serious? A legendary celeb is here. She I'm like super nervous now. What's with that 180? Maruhashi's went from high school to totally excited. She seems overjoyed to meet someone that she's seen on television. Your raw energy is out of this world, Miss Yasuoka. It's so freaking refreshing. Yeah. My, thank you, my dear. You are also very beautiful. That hair color suits you well. You think so? Miss Yasuoka, can I get an autograph? After that, I asked Yasuoka to help me persuade Maruhashi to talk. Because of that, she reluctantly agrees to cooperate with us. I'm only doing this because Miss Yasuoka asked me. I don't like you. So I don't want to know. Oh, you want to get to know me? Saki Maruhashi from 1B. Favorite subjects are math and art. Math and art. My favorite food is sweet red bean buns, and I love looking at motorcycles. Just looking at them, not writing. Yeah, I don't have a license. I really love the plating and gold glitter paints on vintage motorcycles. My cousin's the leader of a biker gang. Ah. He got his red chicken on the cow of his bike, and he looks so... Fuck. It might not be who I think it is. Once Maruhashi starts... Maruhashi! Ah! It might be the same person. I've heard that you're often hanging out by yourself. I can't help that, you know. There's no one in the school that I can talk up to about art, and I get bored talking with them about other stuff. Do you know about anything about Mr. Kokuri? Nope. Never heard of him. Never heard of him. Never heard of him before. Who is he anyway? That's a pretty strange name. He's a spirit that haunts the school's second floor hallway. Are you for real? I would have never gone there if I'd known. Stupid to mess around with spirits. That spirit shows up from the shrine. He's also said he appears in the Fox Forest. Not the Fox Forest. That place sure is bad news, huh? I heard weird stories about it. Oh, someone else is gonna tell me rumors. Excuse me. Not those kind of stories. I heard punks used to sneak into the forest a long time ago. I don't know if it's real or not, but apparently some of them never come back. Punks in the forest at night, huh? What a strange combination. Don't ask me why, I got no idea. But none of the students ever go near that forest because of that rumor. Dog. I don't remember. It's like there's a blank spot in my memory or some shit. How much you remember them? I remember going to the corridor after school. I know that place is like off limits, but I like hanging out there, you know. It's empty and the wind feels really nice. I was just spacing out while looking at the sky. But then I got this strange feeling. I got goosebumps. I started freaking out. And it all came from that shrine. So I approached it. And I opened the door. I found a disgusting petri dish inside. I thought it was just a horrible prank, so I went to grab it. And my memory got wiped after that. I don't even remember attacking you or being carried to an infirmary or anything. That's all. So not the one who put that dish there? Of course not. My Gramps is the chief priest of Kintoki Shrine. Ooh. Prestigious. Ever since I was a kid, I had a fear of the gods drilled into my skull. I don't think I do such blasphemous shit, hell no. Seeing how pale her face is, I don't think she's lying. She's so pale she lost her tan. What about the petri dish there then? I've asked her everything I can think of. Is Saki Maruhashi really the hooligan that Mr. Kokuri is targeting? I share my doubts with the mark bearers and ask for their opinion. I don't know. Neither the law of matter conversation, nor Euclidean geometry apply to spiritual beings, so it's not like I can apply logic here. I don't know about her being a target hooligan, but she's definitely a delinquent. She's a delinquent, but she respects the shrine. The guy that got attacked and got his ear turned into a mushroom. He opened the shrine and placed a cigarette inside. Well, he placed a cigarette. I'm thinking the same thing. Hey old hag, the spiritual stuff is kind of your whole thing, no? Give us your take. Let's see. Maruhashi doesn't strike me as a malicious person. And if she were truly the target, she would have been slain in front of the shrine. Instead, the spirits only chose to drive her mad. In my opinion, I am doubtful that she's your hooligan. Well, who is hooligan then? Even after discussing the matter further, we failed to arrive at a convincing answer to this mystery. That means we're still lacking information. We have no choice but to keep investigating the subject. Which means that our next destination will be the place Abe mentioned earlier. The fox forest behind the school. By the time we finish our discussion, the sun has pretty much set. The night phase of our investigation is about to begin. Either Hiro or Mashita will accompany me for the night. The other will stay here. I'll be managing the sacred objects in Mori's stead tonight. Come to me whenever you gather enough lost souls. You're going to help us out, Yasuoka? But of course. I have far more knowledge about the spirit world than you lot. I shall be able to use that knowledge to assist you somehow. Experience is the best teacher, after all. It's dangerous, though. I appreciate your concern. But I've already lived a long, full life. I don't really value my life as much as I used to. I'd rather not use anyone younger than me die, though. So please allow me to be of service, Yashiki. Alright. Seeing that we are dealing with spirits here, I'm grateful to have an expert with us. Still, I can't have her walking around the forest in that beautiful kimono. I just have her stay here. You better stay here too, Maruhashi. At least until we got a clear answer to who Hooligan is. Sure, I don't mind. I can just ask Miss Yasuoka to give me life advice. Life advice? You're too young for that. Everyone has their own problems, you know? It doesn't matter how old they are. Even my own grandchild. And just like that, the three women quickly become immersed in their chit-chat. As I look at them. Hey. Mashita approaches me. Take this, Yashiki. He hands over the— oh goddammit, this again. There's something heavy inside. I rub my fingers along the paper bag. It seems to be made of metal and has a rectangular section leading to a more rounded section. Mashita, this is— Lower your voice, idiot. You want the others to find out. But I don't know how to use one of these. Relax, this one doesn't have a safety. Just aim— so I almost just fired a gun in my foot. Still, because it doesn't have a safety, be very careful with it and don't cause it to go off by accident. Don't give me this kind of thing to civilians. It's for your own safety. I have no idea what we could be dealing with, and if something happens to me, you'll be glad to have it. Don't hesitate to use it when needed, you hear me? Okay. What are you two doing? Nothing. We're all set then. Let's get on with this investigation. The Fox Forest is located in the northern corner of the school, just beyond the shrine gate. To get to the shrine gate, take the road in front of the clock tower. Hope we find something. Maybe Kakta will be there. I haven't seen him since he ran off. I have no idea he went though. It's hard to say, but there's nothing we can do about it. I recall Kakta's parting words to us. I was summoned. I have to go or else I'll be killed. MK. Mortal Kombat will call Kakta. And for what reason? By the way, Yashiki. Hey, isn't Nakamatsu at Kujo Mansion? Why don't you give an— oh yeah. Later may be able to search the background details of this case on the internet. But I'm still not sure I should involve him in this. We're in a dire need of information now. If I have any questions, I should call him. Okay, save the game. For goodness gracious, save the game. Dog. God damn, I gotta pee. I didn't notice almost 4 hours have passed now. Good stretch. Dog barking. I'm gonna end the stream here. I need to pee. I went continuously. Two things. I got two kinds of information from this stream actually. Not related to the game, but related to like the streaming stuff in general. One, as long as I follow this schedule of starting early in the morning, I am okay on doing more streams, more than 3 streams. This is technically my 4th stream of the week. And I don't feel awful. I'm starting to understand why people start streaming early in the day. Even though like, living what I do, the odds of me getting someone at this time is kinda low, but well, more streams, more exposition means more chances of things happening, so I'm not gonna complain about that. What's the second thing? No, I think that was it. That's all I got from that. I'm fine doing more streams as long as I follow this time schedule. So yeah, I'll consider it. Increasing the amount of streams that I do. Slowly. I do have to find more games to play. I can't just like play Death Mark and Dead by Daylight's all live. At some point these games are gonna get tiring. Oh yeah. I still don't have a schedule, so well, post somewhere when the next stream is going to be. I gotta pee. Goodbye.